Hey, what is up, collecting crew? Yeah, crew. Welcome to Hot Talk episode 2. I'm Jay Feezy, and welcome to the channel. If you guys are new here, appreciate you stopping by, seeing what I'm all about. For those of you that aren't familiar, Hot Talk is a live stream / video series where me and my panelists will discuss topics related to Hot Toys news, announcement, releases, and occasionally we'll sprinkle in there some Inart news, just like in this episode, right? So every once in a while, I figured I put those. I'll put the Inart figures, kind of pair them with the Hot Toys, as opposed to my other stream, the Figure Lowdown, where that's more of like everything else outside of the major players, I should say. So yeah, if you guys are new to the Hot Talk, to this stream, be sure to check out episode 1. In there, I go a little more in depth in the intro on what the theme and the idea of this show is, and just set expectations in that one. So if you missed that, be sure to check that out. I said I wasn't going to go over that same spiel in every episode. So yeah, I'll just leave it at that. All right, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get this started. My first guest already joining me here this evening. We got back to the channel, Mr. Michael Elliott. What is up, good sir? Action Figure Academy. The professor, what is up?
What is happening, Fiji?
Yeah.
Man, it's great to be back on the show. Thank you for inviting me. And wow, it's been a heck of a week. An unbelievable week. So yeah, I'm ready to talk figures. Let's do it.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So I was looking forward to this one because like Mike was alluding to, there's been so many drops this past week, news, announcements. So yeah, we're gonna go over. There's about 4 releases ish, I think it was, that we're gonna cover. A couple announcements, Hot Toys announcements. Then I mentioned the Inart figure we're gonna talk about is Legolas. And then at the end, we're gonna round it off with the Wonder Festival photos and reveals that were on display from both Inart and Hot Toys. There's some of those I got really excited for, so I kind of wanted to gush about those and talk about those. So we'll cap the episode or the stream with that. So with that, having said that, and of course, as always, timestamps will be in the description after the stream. I'll go and put those in, so if you guys want to jump around and reference things after, for those catching the replay, always much appreciated, by the way, for those of you catching the replay. And then I'll have links in the description to my guests' socials. So we'll have one more guest coming in later, and so they'll join when they can. Real quick, just addressing the chat, Tijuana Mike King Churo, he says, hello gentlemen, what up? Mike, thank you for joining us, good sir. Appreciate you for being here. All right, so getting right into it.
Yes, sir.
First up in this corner, we have Wasp here. Up, already going off. Okay, here we go. The Wasp Hot Toys release. This is the first release we're going to go over here. Let me go over the deets on this for you guys, as I normally do. So this is going on Sideshow for $284 USD. She's standing up around 11.4 inches, so 29 centimeters. Let me go over here and let me do. So what I'm going to start to do is what I call a rewind, where I'm going to kind of go over the things that she came with and some notes on their initial announcements. So with that, we'll go ahead and get to the rewind.
By the way, Fiji?
Yes, sir.
We just get your avatar right there on the screen.
Yeah, I got you. Something my camera just cut out, so I just switched off. But thank you for letting me know here. Let me try that.
Okay, just letting you.
I'll have to reset that. I'll do that here when I turn it over to you. But right. Speaking of in the chat, let me know if anything else is off with the audio. If we're gun the audio, music or any of our voices are coming in low or loud or hot or whatever. So just keep us honest here. All right. So going back to this, the Wasp, newly developed helmeted head with LED light up function, which I think is really cool, and I'll touch on that here in a little bit. Unfortunately, that is still battery operated. I think for the most part, Hot Toys, I think they've all been battery operated if they have any lights in like the helmet or the head area, just because I know it's kind of a little more difficult, unless like the bulb, some of the figures have the bulb on the neck that's kind of shining out from the neck peg. But if it's kind of coming from the helmet, then for the most part, I think as of now, it's going to be battery operated. 2 styles of interchangeable Wasp wings that you can see there. They're kind of like the down and then the movable, adjustable ones. For those wondering the length of the wings, as they're spread out, That's going to be like a width of 12.4 inches, 31.5 centimeters. So that gives you an idea of how long that's going to be, or how the width
each
goes.
wing.
No.
What is wingspan?
See, that's why I have you here, Mike. That's a good question.
Yeah.
I want to say that is probably. I want to say the width of total, because if you just look at one wing, right, looks like it's about half her height.
Yeah, because it wouldn't make sense. Usually those wingspan, especially if they're like 6 scale, if it's going to be a total wingspan, probably usually each wing is like, because I know some of these wingspans can go like a foot. So maybe 6 on both sides or 12 on both. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it might be total. That's a good question, though. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, see?
That's going to make a big, it's going to make a big difference if you display it.
Yeah, that's true. Yep, that's why I was bringing it up.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys in the chat or the comments let me know, and
take a look.
Let us know.
See if you can figure that out for us, guys.
Yeah, or I guess we gotta watch the reviews too and get an idea there.
Yep.
But so 6 pairs of interchangeable hands, or 6 pieces, so 3 pairs of hands. A miniature Ant-Man diorama, that's standing like about 1.5 inches, so 3.5 centimeters tall.
And it's not articulated.
No, it's not articulated. She comes with an open helmet accessory as well. So we'll go through some of these photos here. One thing I thought that was interesting is that it says that this is a newly developed body with 28 points of articulation. So a good amount of articulation overall.
Yeah, but they didn't get the dimensions of her body totally correct.
Yeah, that's how I've been hearing.
Yeah.
So this, I actually like this, man. I had held off to see how this would look, what the final would look like. And yeah, I agree. I've been watching some reviews and watching some of you guys' streams and collecting, including you guys, Collector's Figure, and I agree with others that I'm not a really big fan of this head sculpt here. I mean, it looks like her. I should say I'm not a fan of the look of her in Ant-Man and in Quantumania, basically. But I think the head sculpt does look like her. It's on par. I agree. I didn't like the look. I prefer her look in the previous movie, Ant-Man 2, Ant-Man and the Wasp. But regardless,
I'm super disappointed in the head sculpt. In my opinion, Evangeline Lilly is the hottest woman in Marvel. If you got her hair right and her makeup right, she is smoking to me. She's smoking hot. I just and I didn't like that haircut in Quantumania. I'm like, why did they do? Although she has pixie cuts in the comic book. Pixie haircuts, but I much prefer the longer hair on her. And then once again, I know she's gotten older, but I don't know, man. They stripped some of the beauty out of her, and she's much finer than that.
Yeah, I was gonna say she does look older in this, but you're right. That's also because she is older. I was looking up pictures of her earlier, and she's already up there in age. So, I mean, she's still beautiful for her age, but absolutely. I'm just saying, like, she does. Yeah, she's. I think they nailed like how she's looking now, and yeah, I did read, which was interesting, that she said that she was going to take a step away from acting indefinitely. So
oh really?
We may not see her again in reprising her role as the Wasp.
Really?
Yeah, she said so. But I mean, she didn't say for how long, right? It was kind of indefinite. So she said it could be a couple of years, 5 years, 10 years. I'm just paraphrasing here, but yeah, she just said she wanted to focus on her life and other things. So
yeah, well, money talks. They'll get her back. If they really need to get her back, they'll get her.
Yeah, that's true. Or if she's kind of feeling like Hugh Jackman, right? He said he was done. But
when did he say this? Oh, you're talking about before he did this
before he did Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah, he said it just hit him. It just came to him and he wanted to do it, and so that's when he hit up.
Stewart was another one.
Yeah. Oh, he said the same thing.
Well, he said he was like, I'm done with the Xavier role, but then he came.
Oh, I see. I gotcha.
Money talks.
Yeah. So this may be. Something to consider, right? If you're thinking about if you want a Wasp figure, I really like the colors on this, man. Like compared to the old, which I'll bring up here in a little bit. It The comparison to the previous, the Ant-Man and the Wasp figure from Ant-Man 2. I like this suit. Just like the colors pop. I like the blue, the hint of blue, and the yellow on the black. This was really cool and vibrant. And so, yeah, I decided to pull a trigger on this one just because of how, and like the way this helmet looks and the light up feature on it. Just I don't know, that just looks so cool, man. Especially when it's lit up, you can see her eyes through it, obviously, but that whole effect just looks awesome. So
it's a fantastic looking figure, despite head sculpting, of course, when you put the helmet on it. It's and I definitely want it. I will get her somewhere down the road, but it'll be down the road. But I really love Wasp. But once again, my price range and when I look at some of these companies, I gotta wait and hope for bargain basement and not even, they don't have to be really cheap, Feezy, but certainly the prices that they're asking for these figures, and I'm talking about all companies, they're out of their minds, and I'm just not going to play their game. I'll wait for retail, or if I really want something bad enough, I'll just go ahead and get it. It doesn't matter if I want it that bad and it's not that expensive. But this is in my wheelhouse. Eventually I will have her, because this is awesome.
Yeah, man. You did right too with the whole Athena, right? Like you did the similar thing, right? You just waited until that dropped down in price,
until it got to my particular budget,
what you were willing to spend. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, man. So another interesting thing that I found about this when I was reading up on the description is that this was limited to one on Sideshow. One per person, which is interesting. Really? There's another figure that we'll talk about. Yeah. And so to me, that kind of tells me that there wasn't a lot of pre-orders for this, or there wasn't a lot made. And so, but again, that's just Sideshow. So I don't know if other places are going to have more, or, good amount of stock, but some of the Sideshow is the distributor, right? So they'll get some of their stock from them. But yeah, that was just kind of interesting. So again, there's some signs there, some telling signs about the quantity of this figure here, and and the popularity, I should say. But yeah, no, I think this is just a great looking figure overall, man. It's like, again, the colors pop, and I did get Caine, so having this next to Caine,
you gotta have it.
Yeah, it's gonna be another a colorful duo. I don't think I'm gonna get Ant-Man, just because that suit doesn't really call to me as much.
Oh, Ant-Man. Really?
It's
dope. No? Okay.
You liked Ant-Man, the figure? Yeah. You're sold. You're just a fan of Paul Rudd.
I'm a fan of Paul. Paul Rudd is great, and I'm a fan of Ant-Man, period. I mean, I grew up reading Marvel when they were creating these characters. So, Fantastic Four was created before I was born, but I started reading Fantastic Four as my gateway into comic books. That was one of the first comic books I read. And so Ant-Man and the Wasp, for me, is one of the original Avengers. They're part of the team, the original Avengers.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I have a love for those characters.
I hear you.
Yeah.
So would you consider getting both in if they were at the right price?
I'm when you say both?
Yeah, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
No, without question.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Wasp was going. If they've limited to one, Sideshow has.
Yeah.
Hopefully there weren't a whole lot of pre-orders, because if there weren't a lot of pre-orders, then I'm going to have a good chance of getting it down the road.
Yeah, maybe, because you're saying because they might have some sitting.
I don't look at Sideshow as my toy outlet, because they just do so much bogus stuff. I don't even bother. I mean, I take that back.
Taking it back.
I did. I purchased one figure through Sideshow. I can't remember. I think it might have been the Wandering Earth astronaut I have over on my display.
Right.
And then I tried their queue one time.
Mm-hmm.
Got in, and it was literally you're next, taking me over to the page where the figure was. When it took me over to the page, it took me over to their home page instead of the page to order the figure.
Oh, I see.
What the heck is this? You said I'm next, and you took me on the wrong. By the time I was able to get to that page, it was saying others were in the cart or something like that.
Oh yeah, that whole thing.
That's right. I'm not bothering this company. I'm going to do it the way I always do it. I just find other companies that have it, because there'll be other companies that have her.
Yeah.
That won't be just Sideshow. And when Sideshow runs out, there'll be other companies that still have her.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yep. Definitely shop around, people. There's definitely more than Sideshow out there. Yeah, so I thought that was cool that this Ant-Man here, little mini Ant-Man, comes with both the little display base, and you can also attach it to her arm. I'm wondering I wonder if that's magnetic.
It could be.
Or if it's a peg. I'm guessing, yeah, it might be magnetic, right? Because that
could be a peg. Magnetic, if it's light enough, magnetic easy, because it'll be light enough to stick.
Yeah, that's true. This is true. Real quick, we got Commander Green in the house. Says, hey, everybody, getting ready to crash tonight, but wanted to say hi and have a good show. Thanks. Appreciate it, good sir. Thank you for coming through. Have a good night, and we'll catch you on another one. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by. And
catch the replay.
Yeah. Blue Tattoo is also in the house. What is up, Blue? Thank you for coming through. Hey, everyone, he says. But the what else was I going to touch on here? So the lighting effects. Oh, one thing I wanted to point out, I did watch a review, a couple of reviews, and they were saying that the ankle articulation on this isn't that great, and you can kind of see that there's some restriction on the ankles, which prevents it from moving fully side to side here. Watch, let me see here. Probably already passed it. It looks like there is, like, it has the ability to, but there's a design here. You can kind of see in the bottom.
Yeah, but
right here, this part. Yeah. So look at, you can even tell here, like the foot's not even able to.
Yeah, but and ankle articulation is cool to have, but sometimes you can sacrifice it depending. And here you got a character that flies anyway. I would kind of like her elevated off the ground in the first place, maybe going up with her arms out or something. Yeah. But that wouldn't turn me off. Like if ankle articulation was the only issue with a figure, that's not enough to turn me off.
Yeah, for me it's like a big deciding factor, because obviously that's kind of like the whole balance of the figure is based on that ankle articulation. Otherwise you wouldn't be able to you would only be able to put it in like a museum pose, or you'd have to get clever like they did here, right? You kind of have to have in some dynamic pose. But for me, with this figure, you're right. Like she's mostly going to be in somewhat of a flying pose, and maybe if I do something like this, it should be fine. But yeah, I was able to look past it for this one, but for the most part, sometimes that's like a big deterrent.
Is it big for you? Okay.
Yeah, depending on again how dynamic the character like should be and things like that. So yeah, it just depends. But
you're
going over. So
you did order it though, so you're out getting it anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like with this character, I do agree. Like she's mostly meant to like kind of be in a flying pose.
Yeah.
Or kind of simulate flying, if you can kind of pull that off with some trickery, like posing trickery or camera trickery. So I was able to look past it here. The figure just looks really cool, man. And like I said,
they should have just put a little more junk in her trunk. That's all I
want. Yeah, I don't mind that.
They need to take a look at TV League.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna have her twerking or anything on my shelf. So
Chun-Li's got junk in the trunk. Okay.
Yeah, Chun-Li. Yeah.
Why don't we give that to the Wasp? All right.
But yeah, one thing I wanted to pull up here is just kind of what I'm gonna start doing too with these in Hot Talk here. Whenever we get some releases, is look at the protos versus final, because I know some people like to kind of just get an idea of what that looked like before, like a before and after type of thing, and see like where it was at. So let's see here. Where was that? This was.
I like the proto more.
Do you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, there's some lighting. Obviously, like it seems brighter on.
Yeah,
on
she
the
doesn't
left
look.
here in the proto.
She doesn't look as harsh.
And on the right, yeah. So it kind of. I mean, yeah. There's always sometimes there's usually some we say some downgrades. Sometimes they don't look up to the protos. The protos usually better. This one looks pretty close. I don't know if to me, anyways, it's the lighting looks to be obviously it's brighter and kind of more pronounced on the left, and then they kind of darken a little bit on the right. But I don't know. That obviously makes face sculpts more soft or paint apps more soft. So they're pretty close, man. I don't know. I think you don't see it.
I think her eyes look totally different.
Oh, you think so?
Yep. Okay. Once unless it's just because they look both equal distance from the camera, and the finals eyes are wider. Well, not wider, but they look darker, and it just looks like I don't know. It looks like her eyes are smaller in the proto than they are in the final, but it just could be camera angle or whatever. I don't know. I do like the prototype better. It's not fantastic, but it's better than the final in my humble opinion. So
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I think they look pretty close to me. I think.
Okay.
But either way, regardless, the mask look is the one I'm going for, just because again, like I love the way that helmet looks with the yellow and the lit up lens or the cover.
Although I would like to have been able to pose her with how they hold their helmet by their side.
Oh yeah,
because I do that with my Marvel Legends a Wasp, but then again she's a younger Wasp. But that Evangeline Lilly sculpt on the Marvel Legends Wasp, if they could blow it up and put it on the head of this hot toy, it'd be fantastic because it looks great. And a lot of times when I pose her holding her helmet as opposed, because like I said, she's such a beautiful woman.
Whoa. Looks like we got to get started. That kind of startled me. I was like, whoa, what is that noise?
Somebody sneaking in the alley? Oh.
Yeah, we got a special guest here behind the scenes, but I'm hearing an echo, so I was gonna just see if.
And we're getting an echo, buddy. You're gonna have to do something with your mic.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them on mute for now till I get that. Because I can hear the echo. But so another thing I was gonna start doing here too, or where I can, where I guess applicable, if you will, where it makes sense, is kind of take a look at the previous figures of like either if we get 2.0s or newer versions.
Yeah.
So I put this here together, and this is what I was talking. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about before, where like the look, this is the head sculpt that I would prefer. Right? I like this look.
Absolutely.
Right? So the suit though.
That's it.
The suit though, I'm not really feeling the colors. I think that was a consensus too. A lot of people said like, they didn't really feel the design of the suit. It's kind of more, obviously a little more dull, a little kind of more lackluster. It's not as vibrant, right? So combining the two, right? If I can get this head sculpt, and I'm getting the new Wasp figure, so if I can get both of this head sculpt, I would try to put that on there for sure.
I would, this is one figure that if I had, I probably would go out of my way to actually look for a head sculpt. I would probably, because if I can get that one, the one on the right, and put it on her, oh man, then
set, right?
Oh, it'd be great. And somebody out there's done it. There's a Wasp head sculpt out there done by somebody. Everybody's doing something these days.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
go out and buy one for $50. I'm there.
You're there, yeah. Yeah, they're around that price too. You can get one for around that price.
I'll do $50. I would do $50 for that.
And 2019 was when this previous figure came out. The previous Wasp figure from Ant-Man and the Wasp. So just kind of for reference there. But all right, I think we're good here with our special guest. We got Superior Beam in the house. What is up, good sir? Can you hear us?
Hello. How's it going?
Great.
Good. Are we coming in okay?
Yep, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Coming in good.
All right, nice. I know you guys talked about this on Monday, but any other thoughts or anything else that you wanted to add to this, Beam? Let me go back to the newer version here.
Oh no, she's a good looking figure.
Did you see her getting her or no?
I'm going to try. I didn't get her on order, but I'm going to try and get her when I can.
Gotcha. All right, yeah, and then one thing I forgot to pull up that I was gonna kind of cover was Cassie, right? I know other people have mentioned this also. They never announced Cassie.
The daughter.
Yeah. I forgot her comic name. What's her stature?
I can't.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. And yeah, look at I think here. I mean, this was from the previous the announced
well, you know, it's
post.
still possible.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is. I don't think have they shown her at all. I can't recall. Have they,
I
like
don't
a
think
display or anything?
I don't think they ever did, but
No, they haven't.
you
No,
know,
okay.
anything's possible these days. They're just trying to keep stuff coming out because there's no new movies on the
Yeah.
horizon. So they're definitely reaching back.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they still can't technically come out with her. I mean, it better late than never. But yeah, you can kind of see here, right? So Wasp comes with Ant-Man here on the right, this little miniature, and then Ant-Man. No, the Wasp comes with the Ant-Man. Did I say it right? Yeah, and then Ant-Man comes with the Wasp here. Ant-Man has still to release, hasn't been released yet. And then so I was wondering, you know, whose stature or Cassie gonna come with? Is she just gonna come with herself, a miniature? If they do, you know, bring it out, because it didn't come with Caine, because I have Caine.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see.
Well, previous Ant-Mans have come with little Ant-Mans, so.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, good point. Yeah, so I guess that would make sense. Yeah, okay. And then she was ginormous, right? That was in the Quantumania, and at the end, she was the one that grew to be huge. Well, huge in the quantum realm, a relative.
Relatively.
Yeah.
But see, the other cool thing about this is that you could either use that Ant-Man or get a Marvel Legends Ant-Man, and you'll have 6 more inches. It'll still be small, but you can articulate it around her in your display.
That's true. Yeah, I do actually have a Marvel Legends Ant-Man and that came with the little mini Ant-Man as well.
Use that, man, because it's even higher in scale, but it's not, you know, it still makes her look giant at the time, and once again, you still have that articulation.
Yeah, you're bringing it today, Michael. Damn.
Yeah, well,
with the ideas and the questions.
Yeah, it's hard being a genius, man.
It's hard. Yeah,
it's real hard.
Mr. Einstein over here. Yeah. All right. So, anyone got any more thoughts on the Wasps?
I think I've. Well, no, one more. No, I already talked about the junk in the trunk. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, yeah,
somebody drop something.
Yeah.
It happens. Oh, here, real quick. Here's here's the only time that I remember seeing Cassie or stature.
That looked super dope.
And this is on the Ant-Man announcement post, Hot Toys announcement post here, all three of them. So look, look, this would be a cool display if we ever get all three. But
yeah, definitely.
I would just be posing Wasp next to King in the meantime, or whoever else, right? Put her with my other Marvel female heroes. The A-Force, right? Is that what they call them?
Oh, you got a Hot Girl Summer showcase too?
Oh yeah, I guess. I don't want to take your name though. I don't want to take your name, but I do have Scarlet Witch.
You don't want to take my name.
Yeah, Multiverse of Madness. Yeah, I have a couple others. Who else we got? Yeah, I got some others in there. So
multiverse of hot girls.
Yeah.
Or put her with your original Avengers.
Oh yeah. Wait, no, original Avengers?
There you go.
I don't. Yeah.
There you go.
I could. Yeah.
She's super versatile.
Oh, Shuri. I got Shuri. Yep. Black Panther Shuri. There we go.
Box it up and send it. I gotta get her.
Yeah, I got it.
I gotta get her.
All right, here, going on to the next one. The next one released we have here is Mr. Hardy himself. We got Bane. So Bane going up on Sideshow, he's 314 USD. He's standing a little taller at 12.2 inches, so 31 centimeters. Did I do that right? That seems a little off. 31 centimeters. He was initially announced January of 2023, so almost a year and a half from release, which is about on par, I think. I have to go back and see, but I think that's about average. 20 points of articulation for him, right? So it's compared to, Wasp. But again, she had 28, but again, I think that might have to do with part of her wings, where that probably comes in. Yeah, because they never really say, where all the points of articulation. It just has a total number, but he has 20 and he doesn't have any wings, so that kind of gives you an idea of how articulated he's going to be.
He's bulky.
Yeah, he's bulky.
It's gonna.
We'll look over
and
some,
what he wears will hinder a little bit, you know.
Yeah,
The
that's
fact
true.
that yeah.
Yeah, you're not getting any ab crunch out of him.
Yeah, for sure. For those who missed it, he does have a seamless silicone upper body from his neck down to his arms, minus the wrist, of course, because you got to swap out the hands, with an inner metal skeleton, which I wasn't aware of, or maybe I missed that part, but I saw that and I thought that was really cool.
He's silicone?
Yeah, silicone seamless. And doing the rewind on this guy, going to his accessories here, accessorize. For those that miss it.
He's upping his game on the effect.
So, undetachable mask. I'm pretty sure that's probably given. I'm pretty sure there's a way if you wanted to, you can detach it. And that actually just made me think. I wonder if they actually sculpted a full mouth and everything in there, kind of like they did with Catwoman. What's her name? Anne Hathaway. You know, where like you weren't supposed to remove the goggles, but you can. So I wonder if this is going to be the same with Bane, where if you wanted to, you can remove the mask and see what it looks like in there. I'm not
sure. It seems to me that if that was a feature, that would be shown.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think you're technically supposed to, but you can, type of thing. Kind of like, you know, again, I don't think you were supposed to remove Catwoman's mask, but some people did it. I mean, you can, but you weren't like supposed to, quote unquote. So I'm just wondering if this is going to be kind of similar. But 8 hands, so 8 interchangeable hands, and I mentioned the seamless, separate rolling eyeballs. You guys, that backdrop kind of similar to Catwoman. Speaking of Catwoman's, with the kind of sculpted, I don't know if it's resin, the sculpted water underneath, the kind of simulated water. Mm-hmm. And this was another one that was limited to 1 on Sideshow. So I don't know if that this and Wasp. So I don't know if that's telling of anything or what. That was kind of interesting.
I would doubt that. Go ahead. Blue.
Yeah.
I mean, Beam.
Blue Beam.
Beam. Go ahead, Blue Beam.
No, it just means smaller batch. That's all.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that was my guess.
Sitting up here reading while I'm talking to you guys, I was reading the chat and seeing Blue Tattoo's name. That's why I said Blue instead of
Blue Beam. Yeah.
This is a baller figure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Baller figure. I'm not as you guys know, I'm not a fan of the Nolan trilogy. One of the better parts of it, I thought, was Bane. And maybe down the road, I do plan on picking. McFarlane has a Bane that literally has a full length, well, I'm sure it's pleather jacket though, and I'm still want to get that one. But somewhere down the road, I would not mind having a Bane. He's not at the top of my list because I've got a few others in line, but it's dope enough, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this, man.
That looks great.
I'm kind of skeptical because this looks so good, man. This looks like this is like a movie still.
Say it looks too good to be true.
Yeah, are on point, man. Just like look at this. Looks awesome.
Mm-hmm.
This figure, just came out well done overall, and the texture on his arms, the kind of like the marks, the scars. It's just really, really cool. Really well done. I was watching MRC's review earlier. Shout out to MRC, and he has this up already, and he was kind of showing the articulation, and for the most part, it articulates well, the arms and the seamless arms. It sounds like there's ratchet on the shoulders and on the elbows. He did point out the coats, and it didn't say that in the description, but he was saying it doesn't feel like leather. But again, it didn't say it was leather in the description. So
then it probably isn't.
Right, exactly. Unless it says, I just
they usually boast about that stuff.
Yeah, right, Bean. They boast about it. If it's leather, it's leather.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's not leather.
Which is going to be a pain in the butt. But there's got to be, I'm sure somebody has come up with a solution that preserves pleather.
Yeah. Just that, what is it, that material that... It's the 30, no, I want to say 305.
Oh, 3-in-1?
303?
303?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
Because that is a deterrent. I don't blame people for being deterred off it, because I don't want stuff flaking.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, humidity is always an issue.
Yep.
And oils from your hands and fingers and just from other things.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, especially on the silicone bodies too. also, right? Something to consider on that. But yeah, man, I think this is great. I have this on pre-order as well because I didn't have a Bane at all.
That dial
this
is dope.
Yeah, it is. It'd look awesome next to Catwoman, Anne Hathaway. Blue's saying here,
that dial. You can use that dial in so many different genres and areas.
Yeah, for sure. Hence why, another reason why I like good dials that are that are versatile. You just ignore the bat symbol there in the bottom.
You can always block. You can. That's easy to block.
Yeah, you can cover it up. Blue Tattoo saying, I thankfully got Bane off a wait list. Congrats, good sir. Let me give you an applause there. One more payment left. Nice. It's always a good feeling when you get a wait list conversion.
Congrats.
Yes, it does. Feels really good.
Right? You're like, yes, I won.
Yep.
And you look.
I got one for the Mark III. So.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
Nice.
Congratulations.
We'll give you one of those too.
There you go.
Yeah, give it up.
Unfortunately, I have all payments left, but
there you go. Get him, Bane.
You got it though. Yeah, get him, Bane. Yeah.
Knock his brains out, buddy.
So yeah, this one was really cool. Again, going back to, I'm excited to get this one, but kind of similar to what we did to the Wasp, going back to the proto versus final. I try to get poses that were pretty similar, that matched pretty well. This is the closest I can find, but just kind of give you an idea of head sculpts.
That's damn close.
Yeah, I think it's pretty close. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I think the texture for sure, you can see like here on the proto, look, it's not as pronounced or hardly any, right? And here it's, look at the scars. It's kind of barely visible here.
Right.
On the right,
a lot more texture.
Yeah.
Is he paler as well?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, he does look a little more pale. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. Again, I don't know if that's just the lighting.
Right.
But he does look like, he was hitting the beach on the left there, getting some rays.
I'm coming back from the spa.
Yeah, for you. No, but yeah, it looks. Yeah, this. I think. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think this is an instance where the final came out better than the proto, or about the same?
Well, just as good.
Just so the same, yeah. What do you think, Bean?
I think it turned out better.
Yeah,
you can see more detail in the final than the previous. So
right.
The body for sure turned out better. I kind of like the way the sculpt looks in the proto, but
yeah, me too. It
looks more. There's a little bit of a difference in the eyebrows.
I can see that.
The proto looks more natural, actually, to be honest with you.
You're right. Yeah, but I'd like the eyes though on the final. It's interesting. The eyes look more realistic on the final. But yeah, you're right, Beam. I agree that the facial features and the eyebrows look better on the left. Yeah. On the proto, but it still looks good overall, man. I'm still stoked to be.
And the final, I hear what you're saying about the eyes, because the eyes look piercing and menacing.
Yeah, exactly.
They look a little kind of like he's getting ready to take a nap in the proto.
Do you feel in charge?
I think I'm going to go to bed now.
Equan in the house. What is up, Equan? He's saying, I just applied an acrylic leather finisher to treat the pleather. Not a single flaked figure in the collection.
Well, but how long ago did you do this? We got to talk time too. Is how long is that going to last? So
yeah, time. Yeah, maybe I think it's one of the things you have to keep applying or reapplying.
So picky, Mike.
Equan's saying, make sure it's a matte acrylic finisher though. There were keyword matte. Right. Thanks for the tips, Equan.
So it's not shiny.
Yeah, bright, shiny. Yeah.
There's another problem with the acrylic though. That hardens.
True.
Oh, the acrylic finisher. Yeah, I haven't used.
I would not use acrylic personally because it would harden the material. I would think. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's a certain type that doesn't harden. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I haven't used it.
So Equan is the expert.
Something to look into.
I adhere to his advice.
Yeah, it sounds like he's used it before, so no issues. Yeah, I'll look into that. Thanks, Equan. All right, so going to another thing I wanted to do again, like we did the Wasp, compared to the previous version. So this is a 2.0 that was just announced. The first version, sorry, that image is a little fuzzy. There's older photos, so I try to get the best one I could and zoom in and enhance. But the first one came out in 2012. That was MMS 183.
Look how much smaller it is.
Yeah, I know, right?
That was a major complaint about that one.
Yeah, exactly. His body proportions, right? How a little on the thin side he was.
Plus, you can tell that wasn't even a specially made body for him.
No, that was like one of their normal muscular bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. And so, I mean, yeah, big improvement there. So again, like we were talking about on
even in the vest.
Yep.
Yeah, you noticed that? Yeah.
The vest is kind of hanging off of him on the 2012. It barely fitting him.
Well, just
Yeah,
the
like
details
big
of it. I wasn't
straps
even.
here on the left.
Oh,
I wasn't even talking about the size of it or the tailoring of it, but just the look of it, then the fabric of it. It's just changed as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
that's definitely worth an upgrade for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Here it looks like these pieces are glued on, maybe. Here it's like it looks like it's sewn or tailored on.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Big
so
improvement,
much better.
man. So
much.
yeah, so much better. Yeah, again, it just goes to show you, just how far technology in general, let alone figures, technology and features, they come in improvement. This is 10 plus years right here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting to look back on.
Exactly 12 years.
Equan is saying since 2013, only one application needed.
Fantastic. I will keep that in mind, Equan. Definitely keep that in mind.
Established 2013. Metacritic finish, yeah. Philly in the house. What is up, Figurecraft? Good evening, excited. Good evening, fellas. Excited for this Bane. How about I don't skip a word there? Yeah, thank you for coming through, Philly. I'm with you, man. I'm looking forward to this one. And pair it up next to my, which is interesting though. I was gonna say pair this next to my, again, Selena Kyle, but I didn't get a Batman from the Dark Knight trilogy just because I wasn't really a big fan of the suit. Maybe the Begins, if they came out with a good Begins
to get it right.
I would probably get that.
Cowl. I hate the cowl.
Yeah,
Christian Bale. His eyes are close together. He looks like he's got beady eyes. He looks like a bird.
That's part of it too. Yeah, I didn't like the way
it was cowl in all of the Batman costume.
Kind of like egghead shaped-ish.
I just hate it so much.
Haters. Haters.
Haters, yeah. The movies are good. Don't get me wrong, the movies, but it wasn't my favorite suit.
Nah, the movies are trash.
I like the movies, yeah, but I didn't like it. I liked it too. All right, anyone got any more thoughts on this one?
I'm supposed to be kinder on These's.
No, man, you can give your honest opinions. I'm just talking about like no hating just for hating or negativity.
I hope I'm not coming off too bitter.
No, you're good, man. Yeah. Hey, opinions, thoughts and opinions are welcome.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyone got any more thoughts on this?
No.
Nope. All right.
I do hope they're probably not, but if you could move the little mouthpieces, like when at the end of the movie when Batman was crushing his face.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool, but I don't think you can.
We were talking about that, removing it. Yeah.
Just the little mouthpieces for the air.
Yeah.
They were destroyed in the movie, or not destroyed.
Right. Yeah.
They
Batman
were
started
knocked
pulling
loose.
them out.
Yeah. Right.
That's right. Yeah, that would be cool. That'd be a nice.
Just so you could recreate the scene, but they probably don't move at all.
Yeah, you're probably right. Maybe they probably like just sculpted on there, all one piece type of thing. I don't know. That would be cool. That'd be a nice surprise though. Sometimes I think they do that, right? So Hot Toys, they don't really announce or kind of focus on emphasize like certain things like that until you get it in hand and you're like, oh damn, I don't know how to do that.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be a cool surprise. All right, going on to the next one here. Man, this one was one of the ones I was waiting for. Also, in addition to Bane, we have Tech from the Bad Batch. Oh man,
I'll let you guys take over from here. Yeah. I've got
Mike's I'll sit this one.
Zero interest.
Yeah. So this one's 284 USD per sideshow. Again, as always, shop around, try to look for the best value or the best deal or retail that suits your preferences. But 284 USD. Also 12.2 inches. Is that right? Maybe I wonder. Yeah, so that's what I have here. I'm kind of doubting myself now, but yeah, so it's about 6. Your typical 6 scale figure. And this one was initially announced March 2023. 30 points of articulation for this one as well, so pretty articulated. And yeah, this one was one I was holding out for. I know some people wanted to collect all of the Bad Batch, and I'm not really a completionist. I kind of pick and choose, right? I don't I don't need to have all of something. It just depends on, what is more meaningful to me. Like the Turtles, for instance, if I get Ninja Turtles of anything, I usually get all 4 of the Power Rangers.
Right. There's some things you kind of have to, fill out. But I'm like you, man. I'm not into, thank God I'm not a completionist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for me, and in this case, I just thought Tech was the better looking of all the Bad Batch figures, and so his armor and his look was just more unique, and so I just went with that with this figure here. And I'm trying to pull up the accessories to kind of recap those, but while I do that, what are your guys? Look at that, yeah, and he's the last one, correct?
Yes, he's the last
Bad
one
Batch that was in,
released. Yep.
To complete the lines. But yeah, kudos to congrats to all of you who have them all. I know some people were trying to now go back and get Crosshair because they missed it on Crosshair or Wrecker.
Sure.
I think we're the 2 most wanted ones, right?
Yeah, the ones that are pretty much unattainable. Unless you want to spend an arm and leg.
Yeah. So
which is why I gave up on this line.
You did?
I got you.
Yeah, I did. Well, because those 2 became unattainable for me. They skyrocketed in the aftermarket, and I'm not chasing those. I'll wait till people are sick of them, and then I'll get them.
There you go.
Because they'll try and sell them.
Yeah.
Because
It's
as far as completionism, this is, I'd want all 5.
I gotcha.
And but you're not necessarily. I mean, all 5 of these, but you're not necessarily a completist. In general,
when it comes to certain things,
right?
Like Speezy was saying with the Turtles, I would want all 5 of these guys.
Right.
But 2 of them are pretty much, for me, unattainable. I'm not going to pay those prices.
Yeah.
So.
No, I don't blame you, man.
I gave up on this one.
Okay.
For now.
Yeah, don't blame me at all. I mean, look at like this here. Like you can just kind of tell it's more obvious, right? His armor, his suit is just a little more different.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously more on the white side, because it is white, just dirtied white, but compared to the others, and I don't know, I just like that. I typically go for things that are kind of different, that are like a little more off from the norm.
Me too. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Just add some more character, more personality.
Sometimes it's really just about the aesthetics. I don't have to even like the movie.
Yeah.
It depends on the character itself.
Yeah. Exactly. Yep. Same. I like too how they when they first put this up, they said that there's 3 like possible here. Let me switch it over here. They're like 3 styles of display, and one of them is just like lifting up the goggles.
Right.
It's like that counts as or the lens, I should say, the front visor, right? Because you can have
does that count as an articulation?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it could.
It does.
Right? Yeah, because it says 30
does.
points of articulation. So yeah, there you go.
That's a form of articulation.
Another thing to consider on that, or keep in mind, like, is even though like technically something could be articulated, the range may be limited, like we were talking about earlier on the that Wasp figure, right? I'm sure it's possible for her ankle to move side to side, but because it's some clothing or something, in her case, like those ankle covers are blocking it or hindering her foot from moving that far. From what it seems like, I don't have it in hand, but from what it seems like, the ankle is limited to go side to side, even though the articulation is there. So yeah, something to keep in mind. I'm not sure. Again, I don't know how they count the points of articulation and what they consider on that or not. But so yeah, Tech. Going back to Tech here. Sorry. So 7 pieces of hands. You can kind of see them all kind of splayed out there. They're kind of tiny, but he's got those 2 blaster pistols, the typical magnetic military backpack that comes with the usual like troopers. So his goggles that you can see there on the top that you can put over the head sculpt. It says wearable on head sculpt. Data pad, a torch, pair of tongs, a welder hammer, and 2 thermal detonators. So this one, we were touching on 1 per person for Bane and Wasp. This one I noticed was 6 per person on Sideshow. So again, if we're kind of going off of popularity or quantities, this one seems like this was probably more in higher demand. So I don't know if they made that many more of these. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see. how this goes. But yeah, man, this is another one I pre-ordered. I'm looking forward to getting this one. This one looks cool. Put it next to my other troopers. Like, I kind of have sporadic troopers kind of just sprinkled in from different movies all over the place. Again, just usually the ones that have unique designs that are that I like. But anyone else, you got any more thoughts on this, on tech?
Well, I find it kind of weird that it's only it's limited up to 6. That's such a strange number.
Yeah.
Usually they'll say, well, limited to 1 or 2, but limited to 6. I mean, I know a lot of people like the fruit build, but who's going to be buying 6 anyway? Like right off the bat. Right off the bat.
Scalpers, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how they determine that.
You're right.
Yeah, because, I mean, even the 1 I thought was weird, but again, like kind of, we were kind of thinking it's just be a smaller batch.
6 is our number.
Even though it's not limited for Wasp and Bane, again, like, maybe they just didn't get a lot of pre-orders in, and so the quantity that they did order and they have, now they're just kind of keeping that low. Whereas this, maybe either they anticipated or the pre-orders were high for this. So I don't know how they determine 6, but I guess
it's a weird number, man.
Yeah, I think I have seen like Beam. I think I agree with Beam though. I think I have been seeing somewhere around there, like limit 6 per.
Okay, well, and you make a good point though. It could be the whole scalper situation. Maybe that's part.
Yeah. Let me address the chat real quick here. Blue saying, if I can't get Tech or Wrecker, I may sell my Crosshair. Oh, so you're kind of on the opposite. So you have Crosshair, you just need a
He can't get the other ones either. So
he miraculously not too long ago got one off a freaking waitlist.
Oh man, Blue coming through with the waitlist, man.
Yeah, the waitlist, people. And he's got a nice figure to get rid of if he has to, because that's, oh my God, he's gonna make some money off of that.
Yeah, definitely.
Philly here, Figurecraft saying I had Echo and Crosshair, but then I decided to jump ship. Abandon ship. Didn't see myself completing the batch.
Wow, that's interesting.
He sold his Crosshair at a reasonable price to a buddy that liked the material more. Okay, interesting. Let's see here. Equan saying these accessory boxes are hilarious sometimes. For example, that She-Hulk that just had a picture of her butt in shoes. Right? Yeah. The accessory boxes. Yeah. What did I? Let's see here. What are the accessory? But what am I missing here? I'm going back here.
I know. I know. It's
just the pictures, the boxes.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that highlight each of the accessories. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I thought you meant like an actual physical box that they come with. Yeah, yeah, I know. You'll get like the whole boots and stuff. Yeah, just show a picture of the boots right here, like they're doing here, right? Look at they're showing his shoes. Oh damn!
Look, he's got pockets on.
Yeah, check out Tech's kicks with the drip walking through. Yeah. Yeah, so some of the things I highlighted just want to try to make it seem more accessible than, or that some things are it has more accessories than it does. So that was Tech. Another one I'm looking forward to here, and we'll get that. Probably should be getting that. Oh, another thing I wanted to touch on real quick, actually, referring to complete. I think another reason why kind of people are a little hesitant to jump in, for those who are completionists, are a little hesitant to jump on. Certain groups of figures or a line is, Hot Toys doesn't always finish them, right? Well, I think a lot of us who've been collecting for a while or who are familiar know that that's not always the case, right? You can look at the Eternals, right? That's when they didn't finish. We were just looking at Ant-Man and the Wasp, right? Quantumania, they didn't come out with Cassie, or Stature. So, those are two examples right there where they haven't finished a line. So it's kind of hard to say which ones they're going to actually do. So I can kind of understand how people were a little hesitant on jumping on this line because they weren't sure that they were going to do them all. But they did. Probably to a lot of people's surprise. For the most part, Ahsoka, I think they did most of those, right? There's a few of them, obviously Ezra and Hu Yang. So I don't know if you want to. Hu Yang was a pretty major character, so I would think they would have had him in there. I mean, they still can, but who's to say? We'll see. So yeah, I get it. It's just you never know. You never know. It's always a gamble, right? if you're gonna get them all or not. But yeah, these are some awesome shots here. Really cool. So for those of you, again, congrats to those of you who got them all. This is the last one you needed. Looking forward to seeing those photos. Speaking of, these photos are badass here too.
Yeah. All
right. Going on to the next figure here. Staying within the Star Wars realm, the next release we got was IG-12 with Grogu. Let me make sure I'm closing the right stuff here. All right, so yeah, so this one, so there was two versions that came out. There was the just a standard figure with the IG-12 with Grogu. That was $269 USD. And then there was the set with the accessories, which I'll go over here, like all the accessories, the accessory pack, and that was $365 USD on Sideshow. So IG-12 setting a little over 14 inches, so 36 centimeters. Grogu is obviously going to be tinier, 1.8 inches, so around 4.5 centimeters. And then the Anzellan, or Anzellans, depending on which one you go with, they're standing around the same height as Grogu, so just under 2 inches there, 4.5 centimeters. 28 points of articulation, and this one was also announced last year, 2023. Let me switch over here to everything he comes with. Quite a bit, right? You can see all here accessory boxes.
Jeez,
to make sure I got that down. Yeah. So this is with the accessory pack, right?
Holy cow.
So just the figure by itself, let's see here, comes with Grogu is designed to obviously sit in the torso of IG-12. So you have that in there. One Anzellan, a droid smith with 2 interchangeable right arms. So I thought that was cool that comes. I didn't know about the interchangeable right arms. One of the snacks that we saw earlier, and then one fruit here that you can see IG-12 holding that orange like fruit thing in a box of snacks, looks like peanuts or something. We'll go through more photos of that, but so that's just the standard. That comes in both versions, right? That's just the stuff that comes with and both versions have the sound effect, the no, yes. Right, so you can do either or, the no and the yes. I don't know if it's sound exactly like that, but that's in there. The accessory set. So the accessory set has a newly designed hover pram with cover. It has another Grogu figure in a sitting posture, it sounds like. Let's see from what I'm seeing here. With a magnetic function. 2 more Anzellans, so 2 additional ones in different styles. Paz Vizsla's heated heavy blaster. Bo-Katan's shoulder armor and an energy shield for her left forearm. An Imperial armored jetpack with the magnetic function. Imperial armored shield and baton also for the Imperial armored commando, I should say. And then a mouse droid. So yeah, quite a bit of stuff there. I know a lot of people are going to be looking for some of these accessories. I think I heard you guys say, or being maybe it was Blue was saying he wanted the heavy blaster, the heated up.
Blue.
That does look badass. I mean, if I could get that too, I would. But I know I'm going to be competing with a lot of people though, so I can kind of hold off and wait and see if there's anything left. Get the scraps or something. I don't know. But yeah, that does look cool. And again, you know, you have the possibility of doing the sound here. What's that?
Just keep your eye on those companies that part stuff out.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll definitely keep my eye on there for sure. Yeah, and there's one of the Anzellans there. Again, see, 3 styles of display. You can have either one in the torso or nothing in there. I like how that's a display. I mean, technically it is, but you can have it
Grogu
empty.
Anzellan or empty.
Yeah, or empty.
3 styles.
Empty mode, yeah. That's funny.
You know, they should come up with a 2-seater.
Oh yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Or do like in jets where you have them staggered maybe, or like one on top of the other or something like that. Have them yeah. So here's the shoulder armor.
I heard
the shield
about this character
for Bo-Katan. Oh yeah, and you can see here her
teasing the rooted.
Yeah, again, teasing the rooted there. I just noticed that now. Oh man, yeah, I'm sure that's gonna be. A lot of people are anticipating that one, so hopefully that comes out pretty soon.
That looks dope.
Which this photo here? Yeah, it does. She does look good. I don't think I have a Bo-Katan actually now, so this can be a possibility. Let me bring this out. Kind of going through some more here. Oh yeah, kind of separating the two. That's funny. Same. This Grogu has the same, just like
Nope,
plain expression.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is one I feel I didn't need. I skipped on this one. I don't have IG-11 either. Yeah, this one I don't know. It just wasn't.
You know,
I
I'm
already have
surprised at that, Feezy, because you're the one that just said I like to get stuff that's kind of unusual. This is unusual.
Oh, I see. I meant like, if there's like a team or like a variant of a figure, right? That's usually what stands out to me more. But it is kind of unusual. But I just didn't like the design of this droid, this robot.
Okay, I feel you. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm good on this one. And so this on the right is this is IG-11, right?
Mm-hmm.
This TMS 008. Yeah. Yeah, you can see the covered up full filled in chest here. The chest cavity's filled in, and compared to the new one here on the left, the IG-12. So I just kind of showing you. I do like.
Bomb was.
Where is it at? The self-destruct button?
Yeah. They took out the self-destruct bomb out of the chest, and that's where they put the the pilot seat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're talking about in the show?
Yep.
Yeah.
Didn't they show them working on it, right?
I believe so. At least
I think I remember them working on it. Yeah.
I think Grief Karga, right? He was the one that had it gutted and fixed up. Yeah,
exactly. Because he told Mando, something about we did this retro thing with it and stuff.
Yeah. R.I.P. Carl Weathers, by the way.
Yes.
Legend.
Yes.
Blue saying here, cool accessories. I still get IG-12. They waitlisted him too fast. Did they waitlist both versions, both the accessory and the standard? I'd even check. Yeah, that's one thing I have to check on. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure that the one with the version with the accessories were sold out, but I wasn't sure about the standard one. Oh yeah, here's the fruit that I was saying it comes with. I like how he's trying to get it too. No. Oh, that's funny.
Yep, they're both.
Oh yeah, here's the box of peanuts or whatever these are, the snacks. I forgot what those were, but yeah.
Zarg nuts? No, they're not.
Zarg nuts, yeah.
These nuts.
Yeah. With salt, yeah.
Yeah, these nuts.
Salted or unsalted, yeah.
They also have sea salt.
Yeah, sea salt, yeah.
Sea salt and vinegar?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's here's all three Anzellans, right? All the variations you get. And it didn't say about in the accessory pack if the two additional Anzellans you get, if they also come with interchangeable right hands. So it wouldn't mention that. So I wonder if those are swappable with the standard one you get in both accessories. Both versions, the interchangeable right arms. And here you kind of see the Imperial armored commandos, the jetpack and the shield. And I don't remember Mando or the baton. Did he steal those, or where did he get these from in the show?
I don't remember the shield.
I think he just snagged them from somebody. Yeah.
Did he? Oh, okay, gotcha.
I don't even remember a scene where they showed that, but that looks.
It's when they were fighting off.
Dude, I like
fighting
that.
In the cave or whatever.
That's cool.
That's right. When they were kind of like holding up in the cave, and they were going after him. Oh, that's right. Okay, gotcha.
I dig that.
It
complements the backpack.
Yeah, it does look cool. Yeah. And there's a heavy blaster. Yeah, this looks badass, man.
My boy.
The heated heavy blaster.
Those heavy Mandos, love them.
Yeah. There's Bo again. And then the pram with the cover. Yeah, and the mouse droid.
Do you think they're waiting to give her the wool hair rather than the
waiting
plastic
for what?
hair? The plastic hair that they gave her here. They gave her plastic hair. Do you think they're waiting and just doing an artisan?
Oh, I see. Until they actually like
spread it all out. Well, I'm not going to give anything away, but I heard something about the upcoming movie. That pertains to her. It's pretty powerful. If the rumors that I'm hearing are correct, Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, they could. Yeah, they're probably waiting to put that up when the movie comes out.
Yeah, they could be, because
capitalize on that.
She's gonna be super. From what I hear, she's gonna be super principled. At least as far as the story goes. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I think. Let's see. Was I actually showing the right one? I'm kind of taking a guess myself. But yeah. So IG-12. That's released. That's out. You guys got any more thoughts on this one?
Yeah, real quickly, I'm not a Hot Toys Star Wars kind of guy.
Yep.
Although there are maybe two Hot Toy characters, of course, that I want. Of course, everybody know Han is one of them. Yep. And then there are a few outside of the Star Wars realm. But as far as the Star Wars figures, I'm good with my 6-inch Hasbro Black Series. Yeah. And they just happened to just recently drop a Black Series of the IG with Grogu in the tummy, so I'll be getting that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But
version is it.
But in general, no, it's great, man. This is one of the better parts, because that was season 3, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it was one of the, kind of lighter and happy parts of season 3. It had its moments, and I just thought that whole reworking of IG with Grogu in the chest, and the way Grogu was able to they created a sound box for him. I thought all of that was just hilarious. I thought it was a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
Really loved the whole idea of it. So, that's where I stand on that.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. It was really cool. It makes it for a cute setup here, just like this here, right? Cool display to have. Just kind of handling.
To me, those scenes were the closest to the kind of warm and fuzzies you got, like in the original series, and leading up to those too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
there are certain moments, even in some of the crappy Star Wars Disney Plus shows, they've had these stellar moments. It's like, that was so cool,
Yeah. Yeah, I like how he's giving him all his gear here to handle that Imperial armored commando stuff. Yeah. So I just realized the other photos that we were going through were from the announcement posts, and so these here are from the blogger photos. But yeah, pretty similar. I think for the most part, it still looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Again, just what I'm passing on. All right, going on to the next one here. What do we got? All right, yeah, this one just came out. Was released yesterday, I believe it was. And this is Mr. Donnie Yen himself, Caine from John Wick 4. Man. Let's see here.
Oh, I love John Wick.
So $265 USD, standing at 11.4 inches, 29 centimeters. Again, 30 points of articulation, depending on what you call articulation. Let me switch it up here to.
Now that's a figure that better have ankle articulation.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. This one I might be able to pass on if it didn't. You know how you were saying you'll pass if it doesn't. There are exceptions to the rule, even with me.
Right. Yeah.
And exactly. if you got a figure that is a physical manifestation, somebody who's very physical, like a kung fu master.
Yeah,
you want every friggin' joint moving.
Yeah, for sure. This guy here, though, 13, count them, 13.
What?
Interchangeable hands.
Wow. You're right. Oh, wow.
Yeah, and here's just basically all the ones that you can ask for: fists, relaxed hands, weapon holding hands, gun hands. One for holding his cane on his left hand. Hence cane.
There you go.
A sword cane, an axe, 3 pistols with removable magazines.
No, that's good.
A wheel gun.
Come on.
Of course, I said his Caine's glasses. Alarm sensors. He uses those in the movie. If you've seen the movie, it's the way he uses them, pretty badass. 3 stacks of gold coins, 3 pieces of gold coins, and then of course his typical figure stand. So yeah, this
man,
one.
That's all the accessories you need, bro.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what his character. Yeah,
clean, just real clean. Yeah, man.
Yeah, and it looked, and it looks pretty close to the proto. I'll pull those again. I'll pull those up.
Well, you keep them glasses on them, you're all right. We don't know what those eyes look like, so that'll be that'll be the challenging point right there.
Actually, yeah, we do because
you do another Matt Murdock on them. Put your glasses on them. You look just like Matt Murdock. Take them off, not so much.
Let me see here. Yeah. Speaking of, there's a photo here. Let me go through. So these are here. We're looking at the blogger photos here,
which are horrible.
Which are
horrible. The lighting is absolutely trash.
You think so? I think they came out pretty. You like it's not enough lighting, or
way too dark? Yeah.
Oh, it's too dark. Yeah, I got you. Okay, I can agree with that. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, but not that great still, I don't think.
Yeah.
Personal.
So here's his look without his glasses, which I didn't see in the announcement post. So I think this is the first photo we've seen. Correct me if I'm wrong.
What do you think, Feezy? What do you think?
I think it looks good. I mean, I think it still looks like Donnie Yen to me, without his glasses. And I think they did that. Yeah, but you're right. It's kind of hard to tell because the lighting's not that bright. There's not that much light on it.
It's not good at all.
But no, I think from that one photo, I don't think there was any more. It looked pretty good to me. I don't know. What about you guys? Let me go back to that.
It's not totally there, but it's not bad. The problem I have with him.
Yeah.
I've seen people who aren't Asian who look like that.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Absolutely. There's something in his eyes. There's his eyes. There's something about his eyes that I could see Donnie in his eyes, but there's something missing there. It might be a little soft, says Kenny Lang. Maybe.
Yeah. Welcome, Kenny Lang. Says it might be a little. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Here, I'll pull it. And again, I'll pull up the proto here in a minute.
Hot Toys usually tends to go a little softer than normal, but
yeah. And I think, and once again, if it was a little lighter, it would be more defined.
I think the camera as well. You can see where it blurs
yes,
where it's focused.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Oh, yep. And
it's blurred and touched up a little bit. You can tell.
They don't have it. Yeah, they don't even have the focus set correctly. Yeah. But no, I mean, what do you guys? Is it passable? Your go?
100% passable. I think this is awesome.
Yeah, I think it looks great.
Yeah, and then there you go, Mike. There's the articulation there. That looks like a good.
You have to have it with these guys.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
No question.
Let me. Yep. Go ahead.
What about that ankle?
Yeah, exactly. That's where I was going here. Oh, so you can kind of see. Oh, let me switch it up.
Okay,
you can kind of see it here. It looks like it's kind of tilted there, right?
Oh, definitely.
Right, so.
Yeah, that's
split cut boot, or.
You got at least a rocker there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, which is good.
Because it looks like it's bending in. Yep, there's something going on. That's great.
Yeah, see.
As a matter of fact, I'll take a rocker over a boot cut on this situation because it's coming right off the ankle.
Yeah, look at that. Perfect.
Oh, that's gonna be so dope in the display, man.
Yeah, look at the shoes are nicely polished, man. This guy's ready to fight. Dressed to fight.
This is awesome, man.
Yeah, this is awesome. Kenny Lang also agrees that it looks good. Movie Canon Geo in the house. What is up? Evening collectors, he says, thank you for coming through, man. Hope you're having a good night.
Yeah.
So far. And then, going on, speaking of protos, like I was mentioning, let's see here. We got here proto photo on the left, and then the final on the right. And
pretty damn
cool. I do agree. Comparing to the proto, the final does look a little more soft, and like as Bean was saying, it's usually the case.
Yeah.
But it's pretty close. What do you guys think?
Pretty close, but you can definitely see a lack of definition in the wrinkles in his face.
Yeah.
And the proto is much more, like I said, ripples and things. But the final is fine.
Yes, for sure.
It's fine.
Yeah.
If you got a bitch about this, then hey, I don't know what to tell you. You might want to get out and collect it. I don't know. This looks great.
Yeah, no, some people, yeah, there's just some people that are pickier than others. They have their preferences and
once again I see mishaps in the head sculpt, but once again, not enough light to make a solid judgment.
Yeah, right, exactly, yeah. Yep. But yeah, I think it looks good. This is one I have on pre-order yet, just because I really enjoyed that movie, and just have him pairing with John Wick. I got John Wick, of course, because I didn't have any John Wicks prior. I ended up getting one of the third parties from John Wick 2, a different look, different suit, but I got
which company? Because everybody's doing the John Wick these days.
Yeah, I have to get back to you. I forgot which one it was.
Okay.
I can't remember, but yeah, I did have.
You're like 12-inch moose stream. You get so many figures and you can't remember which is which.
Yeah. Well, then there's also there's so many companies.
When's the last time you got 19 in a day?
Never. Yeah, I'm not on Moose's level.
Just to interrupt you real quickly here.
Yeah.
After the stream, I got several images sent to me by Moose Stream on Instagram of all the figures he got that day.
Oh, man. Oh, there's another one.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, Moose is balling, man. He's on another level.
Now his eyes look much better there.
Yeah, right. This looks good. I think. Yeah, I think this looks good, man.
Yeah. I think it's just like I said. It's just a little softer, and I think it's the lighting too. But I think those eyes are probably much better than they appear, at least for me.
Yeah.
But no, I like this. I like this a lot.
Yeah. What about you, Beam? Are you there?
Oh, that really looks good.
Oh, that looks good. All right. So it gets one for okay. All right, going on to the next one here. We'll touch on this briefly, just because I know there wasn't really that much excitement on this. Okay. This was the Iron Man Mark 80 Avengers Campus. This was an exclusive, a Hot Toys exclusive. So this one was limited 2,000. This is going for 395 USD. Last I looked, it was still available on Sideshow, and I can probably see why not a lot of people really were digging this one. But this was, for those that don't know, this suit is based on a new suit that was made for the meet and greet Iron Man at Avengers Campus in Disneyland. And so this version of the suit didn't appear in any MCU movies. So that was made specifically just for that person, that cosplayer that at Disneyland. The I forget what they call them there. The people who just wear the suits to go around.
They're cosplayers.
Yeah,
but they work for money.
Yeah, exactly. I forgot what they actually call them, but yeah. So Disneyland developed this suit for that specific purpose. So it's kind of interesting, and I have a slide here. I'll show you that compares them to the Mark 50 and the Mark 85. But just to go over what this one comes with, so it's kind of minimum. Hence probably why it was like a cheaper price. Usually Iron Man are over $400. This one's like in sub. This is $395 USD. So this one comes with the Spider Bot, the hologram version that you can see there, with the wrist projector, the blade, the blade there on the middle on the right, and then the claw blasters. Both of those, I believe, are that come with the Mark 85 battle damage. But I guess they figured they'd throw them in here. These are like the cleaner versions, and then 4 pairs of hands. And so that's and the removable chest plate here you can see here on the top, which is some of them have those already, right, to access, I think, the battery compartment there, or just to kind of access certain things, or just see the details. But yeah, not that much. So if you're kind of, for those of you who are just really big Iron Man fans, or just want that representation from the Disneyland Iron Man, last I looked, it was still available on Sideshow. So we'll go through some photos of here, just to kind of go through, just kind of for those who haven't seen it. Oh, here's that blade again that I mentioned. It comes with, I believe it's the same one that comes with 85. Is that right, Beam? Mark 85? No, the blade?
I don't recall, I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
I want to say that's a Mark 50. No, it wasn't Mark 50 either.
Yeah, because
it was like
go ahead.
like the accessory kit that you get.
Yeah, they had that for the Mark 50. And yeah, I think you might be right. I think this was also included with them as well. But I know if I'm remembering correctly, let me know in the chat or in the comments. But I think these were also included with the 85 battle damage here. These both of these
battle damage.
Yeah, the blade and these claw blasters here. Oh, and again, here's an image of that hologram spider bot. So yeah, switching over here, just kind of show you all an idea, give you all an idea. So the Mark 50 on the left, again, sorry for the crappy image. I tried to find the best one I could, but I had to zoom in and enhance. So Mark 50 on the left from Infinity War, Mark 80 here. This is the Avengers Campus one, and the Mark 85 on the right, which was in Endgame. So you can kind of you can see there's like a little mixture of both. Has the sleekness of both, and the colors. It's basically like the color swaps. It looks like some more silver. Yeah, so it definitely like a new suit. You can kind of see like in the thighs here, for instance, right? There's more gold compared to the 50, and it looks like a slow transition over to the 85. So yeah, there's some differences there. Definitely. But yeah, that's an option for those of you that want this. Any you guys have any thoughts on this one?
I have zero interest, but my big interest is what Beam thinks of it, because this is our Iron Man aficionado, and I really want to get his words on it.
No, yeah, I don't think he has any. Speechless. It's like, no, sir, I don't like it.
I knew it. I knew it. See, I finally, I think I know Beam's taste now.
Yeah,
he definitely doesn't fall for these like makeshift.
I usually don't. The only one that I did was that freaking black and gold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was a cool one.
I didn't get the battle damage. I didn't get anything battle damaged. The only suit up versions I don't really care for. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you were right. Though it does come with the battle damage 85, the blade and the blaster.
Oh, okay. But does it come with the accessory set also for the 50? That I didn't check.
I can't look at the sideshow for the 50, but
okay,
I could probably search for it online.
Yeah. So Beam,
because they have it buried.
Beam, is it because it's not directly associated with the lore, or do you also not like the designs as well?
I don't mind the design. The design's fine, but it because I didn't see it on film. I have no attachment to it. Gotcha. I don't get to go to Disney and see the suits, so it doesn't hit the mark.
Sweet spot. I got you.
No, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yep.
I feel that. Feel that one. Yeah, not attached to this either, so definitely a pass for me. I'm kind of really selective on my Iron Man that I have, but definitely not getting this one. For those who are interested, I just wanted to bring this up and kind of go over this a little bit in case.
Don't these things normally float around anyway? I mean, like, this is not going to sell out.
No, yeah, like I said, it was exclusive. It was limited 2,000. It's still available.
Really?
So
yeah.
Well, at least for us in the States, it doesn't. But I don't know. Yeah, that's another thing I was kind of curious on. I wonder for those, in other markets where it's not as readily available, if they can get this as easily, or if they have to pay that much more to get it.
Yeah, depends on their import tax or.
Yeah, they definitely have import customs tax and stuff like that. But
yeah.
I wonder how, if they wanted to, or if they even know, if they're aware, if they can. I'm sure they have connections. Other people tell them, hey, it's still here on Sideshow, and they might have some connections or something.
You got to think. Yep.
Yeah. So.
Mark 50 has a similar blaster, but it's different.
Oh, you're talking about the flat one? With the flat front?
It looks like there's more clear plastic with it. There's more light up function for it.
Gotcha. Yep. All right, yeah, so that was the Mark 80. Again, that was the Mark 80 Adventures Campus Iron Man. Going on to the next one. So now that was all the releases. Going on to the announcements we got here. First one, which I was really surprised with, is the Artisan Harley Quinn. This one, definitely looked like this one caught my eye, man. So I don't have. This is another figure that I don't have representation of in my my collection.
Okay.
So it hasn't got up for pre-order yet. This is, like I said, it's just the announcement here. Looking at Secret Base, it was in Hong Kong. It's going for around 358 USD. That's after the conversion, and then with the sideshow increase, like I mentioned in my previous episode, I usually do 25%, although that kind of varies from like 20 to 30. Depending on, it kind of varies per figure. I don't know how they exactly determine it, but it's usually a higher price when they bring it to when Sideshow gets it. So accounting for that, that's 446 USD. So that gives you an idea of how much this is going to be.
Oh, yeah.
And this is set to go up. Let's see, where did I have it? Tomorrow, right? Thursday at, I thought I wrote that down at the time. It was 10 a.m. Pacific. So what is that, at 1 o'clock Eastern? I forgot to write it down, but yeah, you can RSVP for it. It's already, the RSVP page is up if you're interested in this one. So this is going to be limited to 3,000 in select markets. In Hong Kong, they only had 500. Again, that was per the Secret Base post. So that was 500 in Hong Kong, and then 3,000 worldwide in select markets. So she's standing at 11 inches, so 28 centimeters. And one thing I thought was that I noticed that was interesting for this one is that in the description they state that she has a redeveloped special body, right, for the clown female height, quote unquote. And so like I said, again, this is 11 inches. The previous Harley Quinn from the Suicide Squad, and I'll compare with the same sculpt. I put a slide together for that as well. That one was 11.4 inches, so 29 centimeters. So this one is about half an inch shorter. So yeah, I guess I don't know if it says redeveloped body, so I don't know if they just developed it for this figure specifically, or there's another body that they've been using, a female body that they've been using.
Well, they're upgrading on their bodies now. I mean, more and more of the figures coming out now, if it's not a complete silicone, it's got a silicone arms, right.
Yeah.
So it looks like they're just kind of slowly working into upgrading these bodies to catch up to folks like TV League and so on and so forth.
Yeah,
that's what it appears to me.
Yeah, and the male figures are getting bigger, right? I didn't cover this in the last Amazing Spider-Man, the previous episode, but that figure is taller. The Iron Man are taller now, but
yeah, man.
In this instance
they got to keep up, man.
Yeah, it's getting shorter, right? She's like half an inch shorter. So,
and you got a lot more third parties coming out with pure silicone figures, man. So
yeah, yep.
Let's do it.
28 points of articulation, so a little more than average there. So she's going to be pretty articulated as well. She's going to come with 7 hands, the rocket launcher, a pistol, a bag for her weapons with lip prints. I thought that was funny. They added it there with lip prints, and a javelin. So this long spear that we'll kind of show here. But yeah, going through some of these, this one I am really digging. For one, I like this classic Harley Quinn look. The red and the black colors.
Yeah.
That she has. This one is
almost Deadpoolish.
Yeah, almost Deadpoolish. Yeah, exactly. Hey,
which is how she looked when she debuted.
Yeah,
I much prefer this over the other stuff, especially the dresses and stuff. I much prefer this.
Yeah, same. I like this look better. Let's see, where was I at here?
And I'm not even. But be honest with you guys, I'm not a Harley Quinn fan.
Gotcha.
Margot Robbie, is she hot? Sure, she is. But I'm just not a fan of the character.
I hear you. Yeah, but I mean, so I'm not a huge fan either, but again, it's kind of part of it's the aesthetics and just a good looking figure overall. I really love how expressive and how expressive her face, the face expression that they went with, just the expression she has on this head sculpt. I'm really digging, because that kind of goes with showing personality, showing just kind of some variation to what we typically have in our figures. Yeah. That kind of have a little more like either somber, stoic, or just kind of plain staring into space look. And some of them have like some smiles or some growls, but I don't think I have a figure in my collection that has this type of
open expression. No, I agree with you. Don't get me wrong. The aesthetic, I can see how the aesthetics. I mean, in certain situations, I can see where I could own that figure depending upon how it display her.
Yeah.
But I think that head sculpt is fantastic just for that reason, Feezy. How many figures you look around, you go, very few figures got that kind of expression on it. So she's going to she'll yell out at you in your display. Somebody take a look at that, you go, wow, look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, some people talk about how, when you, when you have people go in and look at your collections, there are certain figures that'll stand out just because how, the presence it has. But I think this, right, most of her presence is in her expression, her facial features. I think that's what's going to catch their eye. I mean, it caught my eye. And really, again, they're reusing they are reusing the head sculpt from my earlier Harley Quinn. And I'll show that here in a second, but I just wanted to go through these photos first. I really dig in it still looks good though. I mean, I think it still holds up in my opinion. It looks like Margot Robbie from the Suicide Squad. The hair colors.
At first, I wasn't too much on the sculpt, but I've changed my mind, especially the picture just before this, that profile. That's her.
This one here. Yeah. Yep. Just like the kind of like crazy look. You can kind of just hear her laughing in her head, right? Just looking at this photo.
Yep.
Yeah. Really cool. Beam, any thoughts on this one?
I think this is perfect. I think this is the Harley. It's the Harley I've been looking for. I know a lot of people would prefer the wedding dress look, but
really,
well, yeah, that's what she was, iconic for the film.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. That's true.
I would like that, and I know a lot of people are like, "Well, we can go ahead and get a different head sculpt for it too," blah blah blah, which is a viable option, but it's going to cost you less to get the dress and put the dress on her than a new head sculpt.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
you mean there's some people that aren't crazy about the head sculpt that actually?
Yeah, some people aren't crazy about it, which is fine. I mean,
okay.
It's the Rocket syndrome again, where he's, to where his mouth's always open, whatever. Those two versions of Rocket always had his mouth open. So
yeah.
Which I didn't care for. I wanted one with his mouth closed. But, I mean, it worked depending on how you were posing him.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, for sure. Scene specific.
Yeah. Which is pretty much what this is. Scene specific.
I
really want this Harley because for the time being, I've only got this Harley.
Which one?
As representation for
Harley. That's the one with the funky knees? No, that's not the one.
Yes, it's the one with the funky knees.
Oh, it is the one with the funky
I think they're fine. I mean, how else are you going to do them?
Well, I know
they weren't working with Seamless at that point in time. So, I mean, what else are they going to do?
I know that you liked them from, but boy.
Well, they didn't bother me. I wouldn't say I don't. I like. They just.
You were all right with them. Let me put it that way.
I was fine with it.
Yeah.
I mean,
they got a lot of hate.
They did get a lot of hate. I mean, this is what most knees pretty much look like. Well, not most, but a lot of knees look like underneath outfits.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. At the time, yeah.
At the time, that's what they were working with. They weren't working with a whole lot of seamless.
Yeah.
Just arms at the time, like Thor and stuff. But, it works. It works. And I like this Harley. I don't care for the movie, but I like this look on her. She looks good.
Yeah.
But I really want this one. This is the one I wanted. This one is the one that fits with King Shark and Peacemaker. So
right.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's another reason why I think I might end up getting this one. Yeah, because I can pair it with Peacemaker, which I do have also.
Oh, you have Pete? Okay. And he's got that outlandish facial expression too.
Yeah, the one that you can put the tongue in his mouth.
Yeah, so you can put her with him and have him looking stupid.
Yeah, just both yelling. Yeah.
Yeah,
it was really. Yeah, I like they're having fun.
It'd be great.
Really cool. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, good.
Bear him up, man. Have him sticking his tongue out at you and have her laughing at you while she's pointing her gun, getting ready to blow your head.
Yeah, both shooting back to back, laughing.
Yeah. So, that would be great too.
Kenny Lang's here is asking, do you think we'll get anyone else from this movie? So yeah, we mentioned.
Well, aren't they bringing Flag back for the show?
Peacemaker and who is that? Flag?
Yeah, remember he killed Flag in the movie? Wasn't that guy Flag, Colonel Flag or something like that?
Rick Flag.
Yeah, and they're supposed to bring him back in the show. That's what I heard.
Okay, yeah. It's been a minute since I've seen the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna revive. I believe I heard they're reviving his character.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So
I liked it.
So if they do, they're gonna come out with him.
Yeah, the show I really liked. I really enjoyed. So that but it's been a while since I've seen it.
What do you think, man?
I think it'd be stupid, but all right, whatever.
Hopefully
it's like it fits. Hopefully they're not like bringing him back.
I don't know how it's going to be done, and
nightmare scenario maybe that would work.
Once again, I could be. Well, I shouldn't say I could be wrong. The source that I got it from could be wrong, but
okay.
They're pretty reliable, so I don't know.
Flashbacks, and I think he is honestly tied in. I think he is rumored, or I think he's signed on to do the show again, though.
I think.
Oh, did he?
Pretty sure he signed on to do it, but I don't know it. I don't know if it's going to be.
I don't know how they're going to
bring him back from the dead.
I don't know how they're going to use him, but I believe they're going to revive him.
I see. Okay, yeah, it could be some like you're saying, flashbacks, or maybe like
could be
have him in like, I don't know, use his like videotapes, recordings, or recorded voices or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
because Gunn's not that naive.
Yeah, a lot of Suicide Squad fans didn't like the fact that he killed him in the first place.
Of a lot of characters he killed off in that damn movie, there's a lot of people.
That's true.
Caine saying, "They killed my boy Flag." Yeah, there you go. Sound like there's some hope that they're gonna bring him back. I completely forgot about him. Yeah, like I said, it's been a minute since I've seen this movie. I actually like this one though. I haven't seen the first one, just Suicide Squad.
The first one sucks.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. So I had it low on the priority list for me to watch. But I actually like this one.
I liked the second one, man. I was entertained.
Yeah, the second one was good.
That's what happens when you let a music video company edit your movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like a giant music video.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah.
Speaking of, might as well bring this up now. So, on the left here we have the Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad. That was 2016, and that's what this figure is based off of. Again, this is people have already kind of made this comparison and pointed this out, but for those that haven't yet, this is this new Harley Quinn from the Suicide Squad. Right. The head sculpt looks to be the same, just reused, but it still holds up to me.
Yeah, I was going to say that 2016, man. If I had that one, I would be fine. I was like, 2024 looks great, but I think that 2016, like you said, I think it holds up too. I think it looks great.
Yeah, the face sculpt holds up. I just think I like the outfit and the overall look for this newer one. Mm-hmm. So that's one I would go with. But for those of you that don't have any Harleys, this is the one on the left is one of the versions, right? They have 3 total from Suicide Squad. So there's 3 other versions there that you can kind of look at. I didn't put them all up here, but just an FYI, there's 3 versions, and there's 2 versions of Birds of Prey, and I think Beam. The one Beam has is one of them there, right, Beam?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, so there's 2 versions of Birds of Prey, and then now this newest one they just announced, this Artisan, would make it 6, I believe. That's 6 total.
All right.
So, recapping the 2016 Suicide Squad, that one was directed by David Ayer, and that's what Beam was alluding to there. David Ayers did some music videos before. I don't know if it was before that or around the same time. And then this 2021, The Suicide Squad, that one was directed by James Gunn, and that's the one that I liked. That's the movie that I've seen. But I have to go back and watch it. I do remember enjoying it though. But have that paired with Peacemaker. Have her paired with Peacemaker, and King Shark was in that one as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Gotcha. Walking around munching on arms and stuff.
Yeah. Let's see here. We got Local Lou in the house. What's poppin'? Hey, how's it going, Lou? Yeah, he's saying Lou.
Uh-oh.
I thought I was the only one here.
Yeah.
You're having some mic trouble?
You're breaking up.
You're breaking up, Feezy. You're breaking up. Houston to Feezy.
My good. No.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we lost him. His internet.
Yeah, we'll entertain him until he gets back. This will be Collector's Figure 2.0. until he gets back,
It's hot talk.
Hot talk.
Hot talk.
Hot talk.
Waiting for Feezy to come back.
For the talk. NYC. Which is coming up soon. Unfortunately, I can't go. I wanted to, but
hopefully it doesn't boot us out.
Well, so far so good. Now, if he boot us out, I probably won't be able. Well, it depends on how quickly he can get us back up. Because I told him I had an early morning,
right,
and I wouldn't be able to stay the whole time. So, but so far I'm still good. Right. And around and around and around we go. The search for the ever working stream platform.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm probably just gonna stick with
StreamYard.
Yeah, it's
well,
it's a little more expensive, but I think I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet because I'm not familiar with anything else, and I don't feel like until I teach myself a little bit more about OBS, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, I'm on the free plan as far as the StreamYard, but I've got a working OBS.
He's back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Yep, you're back, buddy.
Appreciate that. Yeah, man, freaking EV Mux, man. That's what I'm using. I'm looking to switch to StreamYard here pretty soon, but just been giving me issues. So sorry about that all. Sorry about that all. All right, so let's see, where did I leave off? Yeah. There's 6 versions here of Harley, Blue Tattoo. Oh yeah, I was saying what's up to Blue Tattoo, and Local Lou. Blue saying, I'm going for this Harley. I hope I get in the queue early enough if there's a queue this time. Yeah, I know. Yeah, same.
There will be blood.
There will be blood. Oh yes. I'm hoping to get in the queue for this one also. I think I'm gonna try my hand there. I'm really liking this figure, the look and everything. Let's see here.
Looks great.
Blue's saying the head sculpt is great. Paint around the eyes being inaccurate make it look sort of bad. Well, that's right. I remember you guys touching on that. Yeah, I honestly didn't notice that at first. But after you pointed that, I went back and looked, and yeah, it could. I think the red could be extended up more, right? Obviously to be more accurate. But like I was touching on earlier, I'm not really that picky. I'm kind of a little more lenient when it comes to like details like that, and I know some people that it bothers them, but for me, I mean, she still looks good either way. Right? I can still see some of the red makeup on there, around her eyes, but it's not as pronounced as it was in the still shots in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But it's there, so I mean, that's still good enough for me. Like I'm not too picky personally about stuff like that.
Stuff like that for me is just all leads me to Thanos. Fine, I'll do it myself.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah. You got that ability, man. You got that skill. You can do that. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. If it really bothered me that much, I would probably do the same thing. So yeah, I can hear you on that
just one. Just like the Beetlejuice from Sideshow and his hair.
Oh yeah.
I'll do it myself.
I don't know. Yeah. I'll do it. Yeah, I'm still anxiously waiting to see how that one comes out though, man. I don't know. Yeah. I'm hoping it's not as bad as what they showed, but yeah, we shall see. Local Lou saying, I'll get her, but I just RSVP Dr. Doom just now. Nice.
Hey, man.
Yeah, that Dr. Doom, man.
Dope.
Comic Venom. Yep, I saw that one. We're going to talk about that later. Mm-hmm. Old man playing a young man's game. Yeah. And he's saying nap time, Pops. I think it's my peeps.
No, I had my nap earlier, Loco Lou. Thank you.
Oh, I'm guessing it was when you guys were talking when I was glitching out.
No, he just started, talking that nonsense.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
It's the usual Loco Lou,
Oh, gotcha.
Frivolous comments.
I got you. Yeah, so I think that was it on Harley. Yeah, like again, looks good. I love the expression, the facial expression. And this is one thing I was going to touch on, that even if for me, I've talked about this before on Figure Lowdown, even if there are certain figures that don't look exactly like maybe a certain the character they're supposed to, or just kind of random or one-offs, I like to kind of mix either genres or mix aesthetics, right? So let's say if you weren't in general, someone wasn't a Harley fan, just having this type of character, this is like a female kind of character in your collection, kind of mixed with other
Maniac.
Maniacs, exactly. Yeah, just kind of a different theme. Again, just the versatility of a figure. That's one of the things I look for when I buy a figure, right? And this can be that for me. You can kind of mix it with other Maniacs, like you were saying, like Deadpool. Mike, that's a good idea, right? You can combine this with Deadpool, and obviously two different IPs, Marvel and DC, but still like the color aesthetics. And if it's you can make it work. It's your collection, right? Have fun with it. Be creative.
Swap her head sculpt with Lady Deadpool.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be cool. Yeah, that's another good idea.
I love mixing genres around. I really do.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it should be fun. Just like I've said before, like the previous show. This is all about having fun, right? This hobby. I know, again, some people are a little more particular, and that stuff bothers them. But for me, it's just having fun and just kind of being creative and making your figures yours, right? Making them what you want. So yeah, this is. I think I just sold myself. I think I might try to get this one here. So best of luck to all of you who are going for her. Hopefully you're all able to get it. There's a smooth transaction on Sideshow. So knock on wood. But we'll see how it goes. Again, tomorrow, Thursday, October 3rd, 2024.
Oh, is that when it happens?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So yeah.
All right.
Noon o'clock.
Noon o'clock.
Noon o'clock. Yeah. All right. We're on to the next announced figure here. We got is Inart. Switching over to Inart, we got Legolas, and this one I wasn't sure if I was going to talk about it or not, but seeing more pictures of it, I was getting kind of hyped for this one, but then I saw the price, I was like, oh man. So yeah, touching on that, this went up for pre-order yesterday. For us in the States, it went up yesterday, the 1st of October, right? So on 1/6 kit, this was going for 556 doll hairs USD. On spec, it was a little bit cheaper. They have the full payment upfront price, which was, I think, was like around 530 something. But if you want to make payment plans, that was 540 USD on spec fiction. So you got a couple options there for those of us here in the States. Pre-order for cutoff, or the cutoff pre-order on Kit's site is November 25th. So you have some time to think about whether, for those of you who are on the fence, if you want to get this or not. You have until then. I don't know about spec. I didn't see a cutoff date on that one. But if there was one, I'm guessing it'd probably be around the same time. I'm not sure. Just double check the website on there. He's standing 13 inches, including the base, it says. So here, this full shot on top of the base. Let me switch it up there. Yeah. It's 13 inches, which is 33 centimeters. First batch, they did say first batch. That one they're set to release Q4 of next year of 2025. So just kind of giving an idea on time frame. And I do like that how Kit, again, learning from previous experiences and just previous inquiries, he put on his website, be prepared to wait, don't ask. I forgot what it was. I'm kind of paraphrasing, but don't ask what the status is. If you just know this going in, you're going to be waiting, and it comes in when it comes in, basically. So if you can't wait, don't pre-order, basically. Yeah. So that was kind of funny. But I mean, yeah, it's just kind of, I'm sure, considering his end, he just gets so many inquiries like, when is it here? When is it here? So he's more like, it'll get here when it gets here.
Yeah.
So yeah, just keep that in mind too if you're gonna go with Kit. Just gotta practice patience on that. So rooted hair all around. I know there were some questions. I've heard people have questions on if there was some parts that were sculpted and then rooted, if it was mixed, but it didn't mention anything like that in the description. So it's gonna be as of what I'm reading, rooted all around. Rolling eyeballs, it says 3 clothing accessories, 7 hands, 7 accessories. So it doesn't list them out, but I'll show a photo of them here. And 1 newly non-magnetic base. They emphasize a non-magnetic part.
They're wising up.
Yeah, again, learning
non-magnetic.
non-magnetic, learning from all the criticisms from earlier and just people having issues with those.
And those screwy, moving magnets at the bottom of the base. Just that ridiculous, unnecessary technology.
Yeah, I mean it was,
and I love Inart, but that was just such a weird thing to do.
Yeah, the idea, it was a good idea, I think, but the execution wasn't done properly. Like, yeah, I agree that for the main criticism was that it's like, why did they just put a magnetic plate like to cover the whole base? Why in only certain parts? And yeah, I agree with that. But like I mentioned before, the magnets weren't meant to make your figure stand upright, right? I think they were just meant to like kind of have for more like to hold it in without sliding around, or have a little bit of stability, but it's not meant to keep your figure upright. You still have to balance it right and rely on the ankle joints for that and pose it and find the center of gravity, because it's either way, if it's leaning one way or the other, it's gonna fall over. That's just
you're absolutely right, because it would do that regardless, even if
exactly
even if it doesn't have the magnets. You as someone who poses just have to have more talent.
Exactly. Yeah. That's how I see it, right? With or without the base, you still have to balance it. You still have to find that right point, center of balance. So you would treat the base just as if you were doing that, but it just happens to have magnets as well, to add that extra, that little extra stability there, to keep it from sliding around. So yeah, I guess they were just like, you know what, screw it, we'll just take it out. You would think it would save them money. I don't know, but like not that much, but apparently not, right? Because the price is still pretty high. I was surprised.
They gave you another arrow. That's all.
Yeah, one more arrow. Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta give them another arrow and take out the magnet base. So.
Yeah, it's 1 for 1, right? That's about the same price. Yeah. No, but this looks great, man. I'm really. I was excited when I saw this because I forgot whose show it was on. I don't know if it was Ben on Let's Get Nuts. Shout out to Ben Thomas Show, FYI. If you haven't went to go check out his channel, go check him out. I think I have him friends on the channel on his link to my friends of the channel section. But I don't know if it was him or LWO or another stream. And shout out to those guys as well, LWO crew, where they were saying which Lord of the Rings figure would make you want to buy. We'll pick it up from Inart, right? And at that time, my answer was Legolas, right? I didn't need a Gandalf. I could pass on Aragorn. And who else have they come out with so far? I think those two, right? That they've actually released.
Yes.
And so I think if I were to get any of them, Gandalf. Yeah, if I were to get any of them, I think it would have been this character. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, all right, they're doing it. But then again, I saw the price and I was like, good Lord, that's a lot of money. Man, so I was like, you know what, I don't know, as much as I do like this character. I think this is my favorite character in Lord of the Rings, and one that I would be glad they have to represent my Lord of the Rings, my appreciation of the films, because I really liked them as well. I really enjoyed the movies. I've gotten this one, and then I wouldn't have minded getting a Gimli also, right? Because I do like their relationship they had in the movie, their whole like competitive nature and killing orcs and trolls or whatever. That was really fun. It was really cool how like just kind of have that relationship there, that competitiveness, and like that scene where Legolas takes down like that whole elephant and Return of the King with all those people, and Gimli's like, it still counts as one. Yeah, that was funny, man. It was just so badass too, that whole scene where just like Legolas just goes ham and takes out that big elephant, that big tusk mastodon elephant or whatever it was. So yeah, again, man, it's just I couldn't bring myself to spend that much money on a figure, man. It's on not one that I really like love. I mean, I like Legolas and it's a good it looks like a good figure, but yeah, I just don't have that strong of a connection or the justification to bring myself to get it. I don't know. What about you guys? Where are you guys at on this one?
Well, you want to go first, Bane?
No, I don't have to.
Okay. We talked backstage before the stream, and I was telling Feezy he's absolutely my favorite Lord of the Rings character. Fantastic. I just love Legolas. But once again, too rich for my blood. But if I were to get anything from Inart in the Lord of the Rings line, it would be Legolas first, and then if I were to do anything else, it would probably be Aragorn. But Legolas would definitely be my first choice, and I could see just having him alone. But once again, I'm just not gonna shell out for him. Not that, not that kind of money. But it looks great.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, what about you, Beam?
I want to know why he costs more than Aragorn.
That's another. That's another problem.
I mean,
how much was Aragorn?
What the hell, dude? He was like $490.
Yeah.
490. Okay, yeah. I passed on Aragorn, obviously, so I couldn't remember.
And but no, I missed out on my Aragorn anyway. So.
Oh, okay.
I asked Kit if he could give me another week. He said no and canceled my figure. So.
Oh, damn. Bummer.
Oh well, whatever. That's Kit. It's what it is.
But see the guy that has an attitude like.
Yeah. I mean, I did have 3 weeks to pay the invoice, but I didn't. I was getting other shit, so I was like, "Can I get another week?"
I heard about that guy.
And he's like, "Well, you can't pay, so I'm gonna cancel." So.
Yeah, I heard.
Like, whatever.
Yeah.
That looks awesome.
Right? Yeah, I've heard some people say that it looks off to them. Again, as we always say, it's subjective. I think this looks great, man. Like, I don't know. Again, I'm not big on like movie specific accuracy and details, so there may be some differences, but as it is, it looks good in my opinion overall. Like,
and I understand the argument. Well, I pay the money for this. Yeah, you do, but your demands could just go so far.
Yeah.
And then at a given point, they're going to tell you, "Go F yourself. Here's the product." I mean, you just got to accept it.
Yeah. Either you get it or you don't. You kind of live with.
You don't. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't accept. The imperfections to whatever extent. Then you just
whatever degree.
You pass on it. Yeah.
Yes, sir. But no, it's awesome.
Yeah, you got anything else, Beam? Sorry, you kind of.
Oh no, he looks really good. I mean, I'm happy for anyone who is going to get this guy, but I haven't gotten Gandalf and I haven't gotten Aragorn, so I'm just gonna pass on this. So.
Yeah, another thing that I noticed in the description, and I mentioned this in our group chat, is that it doesn't say in the description on either spec or kit that he comes with the sword and the sheath, which is interesting, right? Because it just says 7 accessories, and I presume that's included in there. But it says 7 accessories, and there's other parts where it actually lists, like the arrows. It said 2 knives and 2 scabbards, so I did see that. And the lambas, I think that's how you say it, which is like the bread.
Yep, the lambas bread.
Right, you can see that there. So it mentions all those, but it didn't say anything about his sword. Or I guess maybe those are it. Maybe so there says 2 knives, so maybe these are it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So never mind. I'm tripping also. I'm thinking. Yeah, I was thinking he had a sword, but he has 2. He does have 2. So I guess they're you just call them knives.
Right.
Big knives. Yeah. Okay. Disregard. So yeah, I guess they're all accounted for then. Everything's good. We're all.
Yeah, everything should be good. Yeah.
We're all squared. It's here. It's been a minute since I addressed the chat here. Didn't mean to forget about you all. Appreciate you all coming through. We got 12-inch Moose Stream in the house. What is up? He's saying I'm getting Lego Lassie and Nazgul with horse ×9. Damn.
Why?
This is hello community. Are you really? Are you getting 9 Nazgul with horses, or are you just getting 9 Nazgul and one of them with a horse? Damn, Mike. Let's see here. We got and Moose is adding. I need 9 $10 promo codes for kid. Yeah. Do you know what you want? Clinton Martin in the house. What is up, Clinton Martin? He says, howdy, folks. No magnetic base for Legolas. Yeah, we were covering that earlier. Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? They just switched it up and they caught on, and they're listening to everybody saying, complaining, probably criticizing, complaining about the magnetic base. And like, you know what? We'll just take it out, make it easier. It's not really doing anything anyways. And Clinton Martin says, no crotch or waist grabber either. Yep. Yeah. So it's just a little mini base basically to stand them on. Kenny Lang saying this looks incredible. Yeah, man, I agree with you. This looks great. But again, it's just kind of that for me, that line of like, how much are we willing to spend on a figure? I know some people are willing to spend more than others, but I just couldn't justify. That's just a figure itself, right? $556 on kit. But I guess that's for us in the States. That's total, right? Because shipping is included and there's no tax. So yeah, it would just be that. But and maybe that's why it's a little higher than spec fiction. I'm not sure. But to this date, I don't have any Inart figures. There hasn't been one where I felt like, you know what, I'm okay spending that much money on a figure. So,
well, here's the kicker for me.
Yeah,
is that if they ever get around to it, hopefully they don't go out of business because they don't get their distribution together. That Batfleck is gonna be so hard for me to pass. If anything breaks me, if Inart breaks me, it'll be that Batfleck. But if I have to, and like I said, there are very few hot toys that I would consider, I will look for that updated Batfleck that's coming out from Hot Toys.
Yeah, man. I don't blame you, man. That is a great figure. Like, just a figure overall. I wasn't a fan of that Batman or suit. That's like not the top.
How can I drop him off his own stream? What do you?
Yeah. Hey, for someone who's saying they didn't like the Dark Knight trilogy, you're lucky you're still.
Oh, that's true. Okay, no, and it is your stream, so you should be able to trash. Go ahead.
No, I'm not trashing. I mean, I do respect it for what it was, and I do recognize that represents more of like the Frank Miller Batman, the Batfleck, anyways. Like the thicker, bigger Batman. I just personally didn't like that version of Batman, and so, but I do think the figure as a figure itself, the 2.0, man, that's just it just looks awesome. The amount of options you have, the interchangeable options and looks.
Oh yeah. It's awesome.
It's just all around, man. It just seems like in the value for the what you're getting with what you're paying is it just seems like a great figure. I still haven't completely ruled out myself of getting that figure also because of that.
If I can suggest something for a companion piece, anybody who's got Batfleck Batman, the SL Customs. Bruce Wayne, Ben Affleck, it's a really, really cool figure. The head sculpt is surprisingly fantastic. Great companion piece if you have a Batfleck. I would consider SL Customs Bruce Wayne.
That's the one with him in a suit, right?
No, he's got that's the one where the scene is where he's on his horse and he's wearing the clothes of the scene where he was looking for Aquaman. So he has a sweater on, but over that he's got a full. I'll go grab it. Hold on, it's right here.
Oh, you got it. Okay, nice.
I've got a full, and the only reason why I haven't shown it, guys, is the only reason why I haven't shown off my display is because I've been waiting on the 6 scale Batman. But this it's just a great.
Oh, okay.
Look at that head.
SL Customs, you said?
SL Customs. Look at that head sculpt.
Okay. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Still available? Last you checked?
Dude, you can find this guy. I got him for $100 last year.
Oh wow.
But you can definitely find him for like under $150. Jump on it. Head sculpt, great.
For those of you who are interested, SL Customs.
Trying to get it to focus.
Third party, so it's unlicensed.
There you go.
That looks pretty good, man. That looks decent, probably from here.
Right here, I got him. See, I'm trying to hook up a display where he's got monitors and stuff around him.
Yeah.
Because I already have him sitting at a desk. I just got to get the right desk for him. So I have him in the display already, waiting for a 6 scale Batfleck.
Yeah, getting there.
Yep.
In due time, man. I'm sure you'll get in due time.
Yep.
Blue here saying Inart is getting a little more lame. Legolas is too high priced.
Yeah.
For what? The hair, less accessories, no magnetic base. Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
They're screwing up, man.
Yeah, I'm not sure what their justification is, and I don't know if they'll mention it or they just, you know, hike it up and be like, you know, well, if it's there, if you want it, then there it is. If not, then, you know, just don't get it. Just pass on it, basically.
Right.
Don't buy it. So yeah, well, we'll see how this one sells. I guess it's only a matter of time.
Well, you know, there are never enough of them, so you know they're going to sell out.
Yeah, I mean, well, they're obviously going on pre-orders, right? Because there's a cutoff date or a cutoff time frame, right? So just they're going to go based off of that, and I'm sure they'll have a little extra for any like replacements they need, or
come on, they got enough of. If Anarchy really just get their act together, getting these things out, they'll never run out of a customer base who will have enough money to buy their stuff. Yeah. You know, you and I put on the brakes, and not that we couldn't get it, but we just know that we just don't want to spend that money. But there's folks out there where it's not a big deal.
Yeah, it ain't no thing. Yeah, they're like, or they just really love the character that much, and they like think, they feel they're able to justify spending that much. Which, I mean, again, to each their own. You know, you spend your money how you want. Yeah, it's your collection. Yeah, like Mike said, it was just for us. I'm just kind of like, I'm good. Real quick, we got Tremble Dust in the house coming through. Hey, what is up, man? Good to see you here. He can't say, just wanted to say, hey, appreciate you coming through, man. Maybe next time. I know this is do the stream kind of late, so I know it's later for you being on the East Coast. So no worries, man. Definitely understand. But thanks again for stopping by. And then Moose, I see you, Moose. He said he sent me some photos of a couple of figures he has, so I'll pull those up here at the end. So going on, anyone else got any more thoughts on Legolas here on Inart? No. Take that as a no. All right, so we're gonna, like I touched on, we're gonna touch on Wonder Festival's going on right now. Started today, and it's probably over. No, actually, I think it's like they're on their day 2 there in China, but it started the October 2nd, and I believe it's going 2 days, the 2nd and the 3rd, but I'm not sure at a minimum. So it's going 2 days, but they've already revealed a lot of bangers and some things I'm really excited for.
Insane.
But as you know, at the same time, I'm trying not to get too excited, because we know how Hot Toys is sometimes, where they display things at some sort of like
right, it never comes to pass.
Yeah, they never come to pass, or we're still waiting. They're in purgatory, or in the graveyard, as they call it, right, or it takes them years to release it, just like, you know, Kit Fisto, right?
Or it's an exclusive.
Or an exclusive, yep.
Or
what? Go for it.
No, I was gonna say or.
Yeah, an or, there's always an or, yeah. But no, there's some things here I just wanted to talk about, get your guys' thoughts, and see what and see what you think, man. Just to hear your
like a Paris runway.
Yeah, exactly. So this was they had on display Tony Stark from Avengers Endgame. This was the scene where he goes back in time to get the stone from the facility, you know, where Captain America was training, and he runs across his dad.
Yep.
The I forgot which stone it was. I think it was
I don't remember.
The blue one. Yeah. Anyway, so this is him in that uniform to kind of get through security and everything. Of course, there's Harley. We saw Harley. Man, this one right here, Savage Opress. Yeah, Savage. This I was hoping they would do. I know a lot of people they brought this up when Hot Toys were advertising their Dark Side event, right? We started getting some of these figures. We got this almost fully battle damaged Vader there in the background that reminded people of Mythos, right? Yep. The Mythos Vader. And you know, we got that 2.0 Darth Maul from the Phantom Menace. Was that 2.0? I think it was 2.0, right? Yeah, and so people were like, man, you know, Asajj, Savage, you know, hopefully they make those. And sure enough, you know, it looks like they made one. Now, whether they actually, you know, like we were mentioning, whether they actually release this soon or not, that's another question, right? So they're teasing it here, but who knows when they're actually going to come out and officially announce this. I'm hoping it's soon, but this looks great, man. This looks so badass. A lot of people, I think, would jump on this once it goes up. I don't know. What do you guys think about this one here, about Savage?
Well, he looks awesome. I think a lot of people will jump on this. I would. I know I would. I would want to.
Yeah, same.
Hopefully he's not an exclusive. But yeah. Hopefully he's up for wide release.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's funny because Hasbro, Star Wars Black Series dropped this character 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Was it 2 years ago?
Oh yeah, wow. You can literally go into a GameStop today and or any of the retail and still find him hanging.
Yeah, I got him just because I love this character. I love this whole arc in the Clone Wars. Yeah, with him and Maul and just that whole it was really cool, man. I just love this. That's
actually, I remember when they dropped it. I was in a GameStop. It's been going on 2 years, I'm pretty sure. And I thought, wow, I didn't know Darth Maul came out in they did a variant.
Yellow.
I found out, no, it's not a variant. It's just a different Maul.
Yeah. Yeah, his brother. Really cool, though, man. He comes with his axe. Well, they show him here with his axe, and then you can see this dual-bladed lightsaber, like Maul, right, attached to him. Super cool, man. Just the armor, the painting, and the weathering on the armor. So badass. Looks so badass.
Was he voiced by Clancy Brown? I can't remember.
I don't know, actually. That's a good question. I'm not sure. Let us know if you can confirm, be more in the chat, if he was voiced by Clancy Brown. I'm not sure. I can't remember yet, but badass character, badass story arc.
It was Clancy Brown, yeah.
Was it? Okay, nice. Good call. Good call. Let's see here. Moose is saying we need a good third party of Father Stark. Yeah, that would be cool to have them both there. To pair those, if you had those, that would be it would be cool. I'm sure somebody has to make that right eventually. That it wouldn't be too hard. Another guy in a suit. Blue's also excited for the Savage. Look at the jugs on Savage. Yeah, man, got those pecs. He must work out. Radical Toys in the house.
The same body as Medusa in TB League.
Oh yeah, Radical Toys. What is up? Thanks for coming through. Saying hey guys. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I hope that that means you subscribe. But yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you for the support, man, and for checking us out and seeing what we're all about. It's really, really appreciated. Blue's confirming. Yeah, it was Clancy. Okay, thanks for confirming that, Blue. Savage Press. Hopefully we get this sooner rather than later. Because I'm definitely, would be a dopo for me. Next up, we got the Xenomorph from Romulus. And I think I touched on this last previous episode when we were talking about, or maybe it was another stream, but we were talking about, they redid the Samurai Predator, right? 2.0 / variant repaint. And then there was that Jungle Predator that was on display. I forgot where it was on display. And so I was thinking, since it seems like they're kind of starting to go back and do some either repaints or 2.0s of those older figures, it could be a good reason for them to do Xenomorphs again with Romulus. And and we got this. This was awesome to see, man, because I don't have a 6-scale Xenomorph in my collection. And so if they came out with this, that would definitely be another one I would get. And then doing my own AVP, right? The Jungle Predator. If and when they re-release that one and paired with this one, oh man, that'd be so badass. You guys have any thoughts on this one? Would this be a buy for you if it came out, if they were announced?
Well, of course, I dug the original Alien and 2 Aliens. And then after that, they just got slimier and grosser.
Slimier.
And grosser, and I got turned off to Alien after the second one. I caught the third one, and that was a real goo fest. But I always dug Big Chap. Big Chap is my favorite one. But this one, Fiji, if you don't have any more pictures of it, this one is one to get because if I'm correct, if you could see the other side. At the top where his head is translucent, there's a skull. You can see a skull inside that's got a crack in it. The detail looks insane.
Oh, awesome. Okay, no, I think I missed that one. I don't think I have
it. It is so, dude, you're going to want to get, when you see the detail in that head, that's going to blow your mind.
I'm already impressed by the detail I see here in the front, man. Like, just look at this.
Oh yeah, but that way that skull comes through that head is.
Yeah, I can kind of see it. What you're talking about here, the skull right here. Yeah,
you can see it more full on the other side, or at least more of it on the other side.
Yeah,
it's look at that. That's silly. But you know, man, I don't think I've ever seen a company really do a bad alien. You know why? Because there's something about the detail. There's something about the way the xenomorph is designed.
Yeah.
You can't mess this up unless you just are an amateur.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. Like, just the way like it lends itself to being able to make it not be perfect, right? Even if you have some imperfections or unintentional sculpts,
or
it'll blend in
to the movie.
Yeah, it'll just blend in, right? You'll kind of just like you wouldn't
just
know.
About every company, even down to NECA, everybody does great aliens.
Yep. Blue here saying Xenomorph is a buy for sure. Such a dope design. Still got to see Romulus. Oh man, you still haven't seen Romulus? I'm surprised.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet either.
Yeah.
I heard it goes. Some people, it's a love-hate. Some people like it. Some people don't. It's a 50-50 kind of movie.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. But Aliens, the sequel, still holds up for me as my top.
Oh, it's so fun.
Yeah. Samurai Predator. Again, I covered this in the last episode, so check that out if you haven't already. But they're displaying it off here. Yeah. I do love how that red, man, how vibrant that red is. Dude, so awesome. Yeah,
that is awesome.
Yeah,
he looks great.
This one here, though, I think some of us, a lot of us were happy to see, but I don't think it was a surprise for most of us. I know some people probably weren't aware of this, but we did get the T800 right that went in for pre-order.
Yes.
And so I think some people had seen the clean version already, or we were already speculating that if they gave us the T800, right, the 2.0 of that, then it would make sense for them to do the other ones. And sure enough, so we got them here, which I'm really stoked about, because I do have the present toys, the Battle Damage T800. So I don't think I would get the Hot Toys one, but if they do end up announcing, if Hot Toys announces this clean version, that one I would get, because obviously it's the clean version. I don't have that version. And I do see that it comes with the exposed endoskeleton arm there as well. That would be so badass. Oh, and the box where he has his shotgun
box
in.
Of roses, yep.
Yeah, and the roses. Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah.
Guns and Roses.
Guns. Yeah. Yeah. They did do a song. Yeah, they had a song of it in the movie, right?
Yep.
The clean version looks badass, man. I would definitely would be getting that one if they come with that.
That's the one I wanted. Was the clean.
The clean one. Yeah, and then the T1000, of course, here on the left. Again, I pre-ordered the present toys just because I wasn't sure, or I didn't even think that Hot Toys was going to re-release this at the time, or 2.0 it, or do another version. So I had that one. And it hasn't come out yet, the present toys one. So I still have time to cancel it if I need to, if Hot Toys ends up coming out with this T1000, if they actually re-release this. Another thing I was thinking, I didn't compare the photo to the previous version, but is this the previous version, or do you think this is an actual 2.0? I don't.
Well,
that sculpt looks really good to be the original version.
Okay.
I saw a video on this yesterday.
Oh, okay. What did they say?
2.0.
Is it? Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I presume, but again, I didn't compare to the 1.0 the photos yet. I haven't had a chance. I'm not sure.
And they had close-up pictures of the T1000. That head sculpt is fantastic.
Okay, nice. Oh, sweet. Yeah, even more so than Again, hopefully this is one that doesn't get stuck in the graveyard either, or it takes a while for them to bring it out. I would think they would kind of ride the momentum of this T800 2.0. And bring these out pretty soon.
I heard a lot of this stuff will be up like next week.
Oh, really?
Around the 7th.
Yeah. Okay, that's promising. We'll see.
There's no way in the world they're going to drop a battle damage Arnie and not drop a clean. They're going to drop a clean.
Hey, well, again, like we were talking about earlier, Hot Toys is known for not completing lines. So I mean, I
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
put
they
it
don't,
past
they
them.
don't have the luxury. They don't have the luxury of any movies in the theaters to get product out. We
Yeah,
keep
that's true. Yeah,
forgetting.
they don't yet. Yeah, there's some there's some good movies coming out this year's, but yeah, this is
Are you
Terminator.
saying you
Though,
don't want an Agatha figure, Mike? You don't want an Agatha?
Not on your life.
not on your life. I actually started watching that show.
Man,
And
this is the best clean version Arnie I think I've seen.
yeah, man, obviously it's a prototype, right? So prototypes usually look good, but yeah, this looks good, man.
It looks good with the glasses on, anyway. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
But like I said, I saw a close up of this too. It looks great. It really. They have more pictures, and
yeah,
it looked great.
yeah, and hopefully they carry on the same thing they did with the T800 and the using leather for the materials on this clean version, like all around, right? I can't remember if the battle damage was leather on just the jacket or the pants as well.
All right.
Do you remember, Beam?
Pretty sure it was the whole outfit.
Was it? Okay.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, let us know.
Jacket
in the
jacket
chat.
for sure.
Chat comments. Yeah, I can't remember if it was the whole all of his clothing. Well, not all of it, but like the jacket and the pants that were leather, or just the jacket. So yeah, either way, I just hope they make all leather here on this on the clean version.
Yeah, and for somebody who despises Hot Toys, I've been giving them the benefit of the doubt because I was getting ready to say, they're gonna release him with full leather, but you know something. I wouldn't put it past Hot Toys to just give you a leather jacket.
Yeah, right.
They've done it before.
They've done that kind of crap before.
Oh yeah.
All right, so here, what else we got? Oh, Scarecrow. I can't remember if they said this one was a 2.0 or this is the first version of Scarecrow.
This is way too easy
as well.
for me to make.
Is it?
Okay. I can make it in 2 minutes.
Yeah, so I don't recall seeing a head sculpt on this one, so it might just be the mask version. I'm not sure. The 2.0, did the 2.0 or the 1.0 come with a head sculpt?
I don't recall.
No? Okay, yeah. Didn't get a chance to look that up here, but this would be a pass for me. I wouldn't get this one, but this looks good.
I'm trying to figure where is this version from?
Your favorite
Begins.
Batman.
Yeah, from Batman Begins.
Oh, no wonder I barely recognize it. Yeah.
It's the 66. Remember? You don't remember?
Yeah, the 66 Scarecrow. Yeah.
Guys,
You don't remember him with Burt Ward and Adam West?
No, I don't.
Eartha Kitt? No, he was standing right there. This was played by.
He was on the beach.
Yeah, he was on the beach getting tan next to Bane.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's more like it.
This one though, oh man, this was another one.
He looks good.
In the chat, losing his mind.
Yeah, man, I don't blame him. I was doing the same when I saw this. This was another one that, again, I can't remember the stream, but we were talking about.
There's a couple of guys that are super creaming over this.
Super
next,
creamy.
Possible next Hono figures, because I think they mentioned that Iron Man, and someone had asked in the chats, what we would like to see next, or what would we think would be next. And I kind of pointed out how, there's a companion piece for a lot of the Hono figures, right? So you have Wolverine and Magneto, right, from the X-Men, and you have Iron Man, and eventually they're gonna announce Thor. You have those two, but Spider-Man, they put up Spider-Man, but he doesn't have a companion piece. So I was thinking, what if the only thing that I can think that they could do would be Venom. So granted, this doesn't say it's from Hono. This is more, comics. Hot Toys probably going to be the comic line, but still kind of seems like one you compare with that one. So,
but did you notice something?
The base?
Look directly behind him, bottom left corner. That's a Hono.
Right, but that's not.
That's separate. That's a whole different display area, separate area.
Yeah, I think that's
that's like Inart putting up more figs somewhere.
All right.
Yeah. So I'm thinking this Venom's probably gonna be along the same reasoning why they put Doom as a comic on the comic line for Hot Toys, right? Maybe they just the engineering design or just like the materials or whatever they use for it's going to be more than the Hono would be, right. And so they just they're adding it. So I don't know. This is just a display. I'm just speculating here. Maybe they still could bring it out in Hono. I don't know. But I don't see any Hono logos around here.
Right? Yeah, it's so weird that you would have thought that.
I mean, it very well could be Hono.
Gonna do.
It still could be Hono. I'm still on the fence of whether I want once they announce this one or that PlayStation version. The game version. That game version is fucking amazing looking, dude.
Yeah.
So,
wow. You really have to love Spawn to even know that. I can't tell the difference from one company to it. It all looks the same to me.
Spawn.
Yeah.
Did I say Spawn?
You did say Spawn.
Thinking of McFarlane.
I knew you were
Venom.
Yeah.
Barf.
Yeah, barf.
Yeah, I mean,
Spawn's the only cool thing he's done, to be honest.
I'm not a big fan of the character anyway, but I just don't see any real difference between the different lines. I mean, I don't know. They all look the same. I mean,
we are Venom. Yeah, man. Like I agree with Kenny Lang here. This is the definitive Venom. This is the Venom that I was waiting
comic
for.
Venom. Yep.
Yeah, I don't have any 1/6 scale Venom figures, but yeah, when I saw the video game one, I thought that could be passable if I wanted, that comic representation. But yeah, it wasn't. It was as close as it was gonna be, but it still wasn't comic based, right? It's obviously based on the game, and he was huge in the game.
So
that's what I liked. I liked how big he was.
I see.
So is the difference mostly though the way the spider design is on his chest? Because different iterations or different movies or whatever, from comic to movies, there's different ways that spider is symbolized. Am I correct?
Yeah, that's part of it, but also his eyes and the mouth. Here, let me pull up.
Yeah, definitely the eyes.
Definitely the eyes, but the teeth seem like...
It's mostly just comic book, dude, because in the movies, he didn't have the spider on his chest.
Oh, he doesn't, huh?
No.
Okay.
You're talking about from like Spider-Man 3?
But
the Venom movies, he did not have the spider on his chest.
Oh, yeah, Venom movies. Yeah, I gotcha.
Right, because they're not tying it. They weren't supposedly tying it directly to Marvel.
Huh?
Right.
You mean Spider-Man?
Well, Marvel is Spider-Man.
They weren't tying Venom to Spider-Man. Venom is Marvel as well. So. Yeah,
but Sony was making the films, and remember they had that different thing about.
Sony was making the films while Tom Holland was in the MCU. That's why they didn't put the spider on his chest, because they didn't want it associated with the Tom Holland Spider-Man.
That's what I just said in the very beginning.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I said they didn't. I said because it was separate from. All right, never mind.
From Marvel, that's what you said.
So
and you said that too. You said you wanted to keep it from the Tom Holland Marvel. I was saying the same thing. But anyway, let's keep going.
So here's
MCU.
Here's Venom from the game. Look how huge he is.
Yeah, he's freaking
that is monstrous.
Yeah, that's like. I mean, yeah, I agree. He was typically bigger, but this is like way bigger.
Yeah,
so it's kind of a little more for me, my personal
preference. Put him easy.
Yeah, I know he's huge, but yeah, and you can kind of. Oh, here's a whoa. I mean, D-hands there. You can kind of see like the way the eyes are designed, and that obviously that big spider logo on his chest compared to this one. Yeah. Again, this is more comic representative. I love the eyes on this one. And the teeth.
Comic accurate. Yeah.
So you got to point this out, because I wouldn't know the difference. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah. You're probably not the only one, so it's all good, man. I'm sure there's other they just see Venom, they're like, okay, it's Venom.
Right.
But yeah, for the people who really like the character, there's a difference there.
Just like there's a difference between Sony Marvel and the MCU.
Yeah.
Okay? Sony Marvel, MCU, two different things.
Oh, okay, Local Lou Jr. What was I gonna say? Oh man.
That you're thinking about getting this one?
Oh no, but here's the other thing. I don't care for the Venom character. Yeah. But I like Venom. I love Black Suit Spider-Man.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I was still collecting comics just as Secret Wars was beginning, because I had that first comic where Spider-Man's got the black outfit on.
Yeah.
So but for some strange reason, I haven't really liked the villain part of Venom. So I don't know. It's weird, but
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't talk about this base. This base looks cool, man. Just like the whole like the symbiotes coming up around it. That looks pretty sick. I mean, simple but effective. That looks really cool, man. I like that.
And it's not magnetic.
Yeah, well, we don't know. Yeah, maybe it is. No, I guess because they have.
So, what's the card in front there? Like I can't see the card.
I think you can see the card just says. Let me switch up the view here.
Venom.
Okay, Marvel Comics. So it could be it very well could be the
comic line of Hot Toys.
Yeah, the comic line.
Yeah, it could, but this looks like
because it says right there on the bottom of a comic version.
Oh, there you go.
Right underneath Venom, it does
right
say
here?
comic version. So it'll probably be the CMS line.
Well, you know something, because it's got to be the comic version, because on the comic, if I'm correct, black suited Spider-Man has that spider symbol where the legs go around to the back. I think. Yeah. Wow. So it definitely would be that comic book version.
Yep. These ones probably are too, but we were just thinking it's
sure.
It's not Hano. It'll be a Hot Toy CMS, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were kind of. That's the question, right? If it's going to be Hano or Hot Toys, and as of now, it looks like it's going to be Hot Toys, but
right,
it could change.
It could just be right, a separate table from where you see that Hano.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's all part of Hot Toys, but yeah, we'll see. So that one, either way, this one is coming home once they announce this, because
this is leaning towards this one too.
I'm curious, how are you gonna play some Feezy? Do you already know how he's gonna fit in?
I don't.
Okay.
Definitely next to my Spider-Man. I have like a good collection of Spider-Man, including the black suit version from the game, from Spider-Man 2. I got that one as well. So it could be sandwiched in there between that one and the classic Spider-Man. I don't know. It's either way. I'll find a place for it. I'll give it a good home.
All right.
Dr. Doom on display here, looking good.
Yeah.
Still not sure on this one myself. I haven't been sold, but he's looking good though, man.
Yeah, Doom looks good.
Yeah. The Doctor.
Did you see what Moose Stream said, by the way, Mike?
Was somebody in the chat?
Yeah, Moose Stream.
Let's see here. For bad alien product, check out a company called Leonard, also made a Predator.
Oh, really? Okay.
Bad alien. I don't know if that's bad as in like it's horrible, or bad
as in like it's I think that's what he means. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I think I've heard of Leonard, but
look at your own risk. Oh, here,
yeah.
Oh, is it all red? It's all one color.
See if I can brighten it up a little bit.
Oh, you got settings. Okay, let's hear. Then we've got Spider-Man while Beam's doing that. They got Spider-Man display from Amazing Spider-Man 1. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
It looks like a 6-inch version or small.
Ain't too bad.
Yeah.
Considering
pretty basic.
I mean, I'm sure that's like $25.
Probably less than that.
Hopefully it's less than $25.
Yeah,
that's like one of those $5.99 figures.
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't count.
Dollar Tree or something.
Yeah, that doesn't really count.
Yeah. So you got Batman Returns. They got Batman Returns on display.
Oh, I know you guys are losing your minds on that one, right?
Creamer.
That one. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, that looks clean.
That's the creamer. Okay.
Not a bump in sight. They got a good amount of bunch in here, but again, that's kind of to be expected with this type of suit.
That's the creamer.
Just keep that in mind. Again, but it's prototype, might be a little more form-fitting when they on the final. Oh yeah, there's a zombie trooper.
Easy, real quickly though. I know how much you love your dead things, but real quickly, Feezy, what Batman? Are you getting it? The Michael Keaton? I was just curious.
No, I'm gonna. Well, I don't want to say no, but I'm sticking with my 89 for sure.
Okay.
I want to wait till I see what it looks like when I get it in hand, and then I'll just live with it. Whether I fully like it or not. This one I'm still on the fence just because for this unmasked, uncowled, I should say, head sculpt, and to have him paired with Catwoman, whatever version I do get, right? To kind of have this kind of display, Catwoman and Penguin when they come out. Mm-hmm. So that'd be a good mix. But I'm not 100% sure on that one. Yeah, on getting returns.
Okay, so let's move on to the dead things, because I heard you moaning and groaning.
Yeah. No, this was you guys know I'm all about my zombies, so I'm getting this for sure. And here, speaking of, this is wait, is this the Jungle Predator or no?
That is the Jungle Predator.
I don't remember him looking like this. I don't know, maybe it's just because it's brighter light.
No, they painted his stuff green for some reason.
All right. So he blended more or something, camouflage him or something. I don't know.
I guess. I don't know. All his stuff was silver. I don't know why the hell they painted him green.
Yeah, I don't know. Is this the Jungle? Yeah, because it looks. I know the helmet looks like
that's the Jungle Predator.
But okay.
Taking liberty.
Yeah, something looks off about it. I don't know. I didn't.
Yep.
Maybe it is.
I'm gonna have to dry brush some silver on that stuff when he gets in.
Yeah.
Do it myself.
Yeah. Do it myself. Yeah. Anytime. Yeah. Anytime. What else did he say in there? The Predator? Yeah, he's out anytime. And what was the other quote that the Predator says in that movie, in the first one? Anytime. And there was
over here.
Else.
Over here was one, because he took over here. Turn around. It was Billy's laugh.
Oh, yeah, Billy's laugh.
Billy's laugh.
Oh, what else?
Yeah, I can't remember. I thought it was anytime. There was something else. I can't remember. I'm blanking. Oh well.
I'm blanking too.
We talked about that.
Yeah, I take it this is the Mark 80 Avengers Campus one.
Weird pose, yeah. Who posed that?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Chewie.
Hell yeah.
You got Chewie there from Empire.
What up, Chewie?
What's that
on the back. What's that?
What's that behind him now?
He's got C-3PO on his backpack.
Is it dude? What is that?
Oh, you're talking about there?
Up here?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like Vader.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like see some like battle damage here.
Vader. Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's weird from this angle.
Yeah, it is.
It does. You don't even see the cape. It's
right. Yep.
Your boy Jar Jar.
your boy Jar Jar.
Hell yeah. So glad they decided to do one. I really love that Jar Jar.
Yeah, and I was kind of surprised by the excitement for this one, because I thought Jar Jar was like a really disliked character, so it's kind of interesting.
I've got a 6-scale version of him too. I got it at the local collectible show. This guy had vintage '90s 6-scale Star Wars character, so I got him.
But he is the true Phantom Menace, so we got to get
the true, the true. The one
and not that I liked or disliked the character. To me, he was in the movie, but I didn't find any to like or dislike. I just wrote him off. It's just one of those knucklehead characters.
Yeah, same. I mean, it was kind of annoying, but yeah, I just kind of wrote it off. Same reason, Mike. Yeah. Going to the chat real quick. Kenny Lang saying maybe we'll get a scaled down Carnage now. Yeah, in reference, he's talking about a reference to the Venom. Yeah, good call. More comic accurate Carnage, which I would also be down for, because I wasn't really a fan of the Carnage from the movie, from the Venom movie. Let There Be Carnage. I didn't really like that design, and yeah, he was way too huge, also for my liking. So yeah, that's a good call. Maybe we'll get a more comic accurate Carnage. Good call. Collector Joey in the house. Yo, what is up, Joey? Coming through. Hope you're doing well, good sir. So Jar Jar, who we got? These aren't
Clooney Batman.
These haven't been announced yet, right?
No, they haven't.
No, okay, yeah, I don't think so. I haven't been following the Batman and Robin.
So this is not a
figures,
definite, right?
To quote my friend Alex, nothing sells more Batman figures than nipples. So.
Than the nipples.
Nothing sells more hot toys than nipples. Is what he said.
Right. Okay. Well.
Sorry, I can't enhance any more than that. But there you go for you folks that
want
the nip action. Yeah.
Do you think you're gonna go ahead and release?
It's cold in there.
Yeah, it's cold. I would say they are, just because they released the previous ones, and it kind of seems like they're on a roll with that. So just go with that momentum, or that the momentum, and just release these as well. Because there are. It seems like there are,
even though it's the Nightwing Robin suit, but
I heard some people saying that they actually like this suit though.
That suit is pretty cool for him. But I already got the other Robin, the other Throbbing.
Oh, the Throbbing, yeah.
Yeah, they took his package away on this one.
Yeah, they robbed his Robin.
Robin.
Yeah.
Robin.
Yeah, then you got the Batgirl that just went up recently from Arkham.
That's fine.
Quote unquote from Arkham. The based on the classic colors in the background.
Yep.
Yeah,
which is
that
probably
one's
still up, right?
I don't know. I haven't checked. Is she? I got her. Yeah, because I really dig those colors.
Yeah, I ordered her too.
Nice. Yep. Then of course you got the dynamic duo here. The other dynamic duo, Deadpool Wolverine. That's a cool pose there.
Dynamic.
Dynamic. Yeah. Maul. This is this the one from the Clone Wars?
I don't know.
Yeah, that is Clone Wars. Yep.
Yeah, that's interesting. So they kind of just threw this in there for display. I wonder why they have this there. Is this?
That's probably to have him with Savage.
Right? Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah.
Tempt you or something?
No,
Maybe.
I would like a Maul with the mechanical legs would be cool.
They didn't drop one? I thought they did. No? Huh.
I don't think so, right? They only have this one from Clone Wars?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Nobody,
this one's to represent the mechanical legs.
Why do I remember seeing maybe I don't know.
Yeah, she's still up for pre-order.
Is she? Oh, the Batgirl? Yeah.
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 Get out of here.
She is. She's up there.
Wow.
Get on it, Mike.
Well, no, that's a good sign. We'll wait a year or so and check out some clearance maybe.
So is Goldar Batman.
Goldar, yep. There's the Throbbing that he has that he was referring to.
Yeah.
Got the whole display. Oh, and you got almost the whole family here minus Daddy Pool.
Daddy Pool. Yeah.
Oh, you got the Mark. What's this, 43, right?
42?
42? Oh, no, yeah, I think you might be. Yeah, I think
you're getting that, are you getting that, Beam?
Can't remember.
Am I getting this one?
If it comes out.
It's an Iron Man. I don't know, man.
I don't know, yeah.
How many Iron Mans can you have, you know?
I don't know, man. I have no idea what your limit is.
Artisan, Black Widow.
Yeah,
that one.
Good.
Yeah, this one's coming home too for me. This one's good.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is another one that's just reminded me. This is another one that you can pair with Harley, if you wanted to. You know, just kind of like a Tango and Cash type of situation.
Oh, yeah.
A Tango, yeah. Okay.
Rambo
or
pussy.
Yeah. Got your shirtless hot summer Wolverine, Logan.
Whatever.
Your Honos here. You got
and
your
where is Thor?
Yeah.
Thor.
Where is Thor?
This one looks kind of weird right here.
That head sculpt is janky.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. What's going on here? Oh, maybe that's why they haven't announced it yet, because they're still work in progress. Yeah.
And the suit is not accurate.
Yeah, that looks interesting.
Those discs on his outfit should be blue.
Discs.
Yep, they're silver. They should be blue.
Oh, you know what I noticed too?
Look, they were meant to be silver, bro.
But no, they are right.
I know what you mean, well, if you look in the comic books in the early days, they really look blue. They doesn't look like.
Oh, blue. I know they were colored blue because they couldn't get silver to print correctly.
Yeah.
But yeah,
this Magneto looks cool.
I think Green Day had a problem with green too.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. That's why Hulk was gray.
That's how they came out with Gray Hulk. It really was from a printing era as opposed to writing some kind of new character. Yeah. You're right.
Was not aware.
Well, there it is. See, the Secret Wars. I had that comic book, and as I was saying, the Spider-Man, the symbol is similar to that Venom one that goes around his the backside. Yep.
And then I believe that was it. There's some other Cause Babies and just other miscellaneous things they're coming out with. I think that was. And there were some other ones, but they were kind of taken by other people. Wasn't sure if I was.
You still got a Black Adam for sale on there.
Oh, you're on the Sideshow.
Oh,
in that store that they're at. There was still a Black Adam on the
they can collect dust as far as I'm concerned.
That's awesome.
Well, all right, gentlemen, that was all I had on the agenda. Man, we got through. That was, of course, as usual, longer than usual. I try to keep it short. There's a lot of figures, a lot of news to talk about, man. A lot of drops, like we were mentioning before, backstage before the stream started. This year, man, it's just a lot of bangers that just coming out all around from multiple companies. This is a great year for figure collectors, all around, multiple scales. So looking forward to seeing what the rest of the year brings. We're not even done yet, right? So we got plenty of things, a few more months left, and they'll be dropping them as we get closer to the end of the year too. So we'll see.
Have your buckets nearby.
Yeah, brace yourselves. Yeah. I was gonna touch on Moose's photos real quick. I think he sent me some. Who's sharing? Nice enough to share some photos. I'm guessing these are things that he just got recently. So
I told you he sent me pictures of all 19 figures.
Yeah. So we got here. Looks like he has a Han here. I'm not sure what this is from though.
Or at least I say that the other Han. I'm sure he's
the
got
other. Yeah. So I think he just got this recently.
Yeah.
Moose. I know we're going to touch on this later, but if you're still in the chat, I'm guessing this is the
New Hope Han.
Yo, come on, Moose Dream. Dude, this is I yet to have a 6 scale Han Solo. Oh my god.
Wait, is that, did he sing it? Yeah, I think that's right. And he's just his loot there. Oh, and his Batman Returns. I think you said it's probably 1.0. Yeah, 1.0.
Well, I wonder, 12. Where did you get the Han Solo? I'm curious.
Showing his Batman Returns here. So just for comparison, this is his drop that he got. Yeah.
Holy cow.
Han Solo. Yeah, congrats, Moose.
And the head sculpt is great. That's not one of them funky head sculpts that I can tell.
Yeah, from here. Yeah, from this distance. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm just glad they released that new one, that new Han. For those that weren't able to get it.
Unless he got that cheaper from someplace, I'll go with that one for sure.
For sure. All right, gentlemen. Well, thanks for sticking with me this long and hanging there during the week, and all of you watching in the chat. I appreciate you coming through and watching any part of this. And for those of you catching the replay, go around the clock real quick. See if you guys want to plug anything, Mike.
Yeah, Action Figure Academy on YouTube. Please subscribe. 500 subscriber giveaway. Elliott Media _arts on Instagram. You can find some of my toy photography there. Just some fun stuff. And every once in a while I'll do a random live stream. So I try and be as much as I can, but I got such a busy schedule. But every once in a while, there'll be some live streams from the Action Figure Academy on YouTube. But you can find me every Monday, verbal gymnastics with Beam and the rest of the guys. Yeah. So if you like what you got tonight, come on over to Collector's Figure, and you'll find a lot more. We have a lot of fun over there. It's a great stream, and Beam and Blue are two of the greatest guys, in the collectors community. I'm honored to be associated with them. And I thank everybody here for their support. And I thank you very much as well, Feezy. And you guys have a good night.
Yeah. Thank you, Michael. Yeah. And again, appreciate you coming on. And as a reminder, their links to their YouTube channels are in the friends of the channel section of my channel, and also put in their Instagram links as well in the description after the stream. I'll go through and I'll put those back in there. So yeah, check them out, show them some love if you're not familiar with them. If you like what they're doing and you're a fan, support them in any way you can, like and subscribe, and help them out, because they're definitely putting in the work. Beam, with that said, you got anything you want to plug?
Nope, nothing really to plug. Just come hang out with us on Mondays for Collector's Figure. That's Collector's Figure on my channel. Other than that, hit the like button here. Subscribe here if you haven't already. PZ's got great stuff, great content. So go and like that. Go like his other channel too.
Yeah. Do the do.
He's got another channel. You still running on that?
Yeah, I haven't recently, but yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, it's Feezy's Media. That's in the link to that is in the description as well. I haven't touched on that recently, just because I don't want to stretch myself too thin doing this channel and the other one. Although that was that was my idea. I'm the one who started that, and so it was all on me. just because I like, multiple hobbies. I like a bunch of different things. So I just wanted that channel to kind of use it as a platform to talk about movies, games and things like that. Entertainment media, hence the media part. And then, but lately more of my interest and more of the things I've been wanting to discussing have to do with figures. So more and more action on this channel for that reason. But yeah, if I have time and I have something I really feel strongly about, I'll jump on there and do a stream. But yeah, I'm still doing Figure Lowdown. For those that aren't familiar, that's a stream where I talk about, like I mentioned at the beginning of this stream, I talk about other figures outside of Hot Toys, outside of Inart, and outside of Marvel Legends. I talk about multiple scales on there: 6 scale, 12 scale, 18th, 10th, aka 7-inch. So yeah, I covered it all. And sometimes these gentlemen here, they join me on that one as well when they can. And so yeah, I'm planning on doing that stream this Saturday, if all goes according to plan, if I'm able to prep in time. But either way, yeah, keep a lookout on my socials, Instagram, Facebook. I try to put up advance notice of when I'll be streaming. So yeah, take a look at that. And of course, subscribe to this channel to get notifications. You can sign up for those as well. So that's another option too, if you want to get notified of when I go live or when I have one scheduled. But with that being said, thank you again all. I appreciate the support, any support you can give. Just your time alone though is very much appreciated, because I know it can go anywhere else. So thank you again. Appreciate you all, and have a good night. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.
Peace.